Hello, 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 hello. I think we're live now. I think we are live. I think we're here. What's good, everybody? Um, I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to get my shit off and just talk a little bit. That was a very, very fun space that we had yesterday. So, man, I just wanted to come through and just expand on that a little bit more and then let that go into whatever the fuck else I want to talk about. But how's everybody's Monday? How is everybody doing today? Hang on a second. I hope everyone is good. Hope everyone is living. MMA is going good, it's Muay Thai. It's Muay Thai right now. I haven't done MMA yet, technically. Like, I haven't done a official match or anything like that. It's still just, it's still just Muay Thai. That's all it really is. It's just Muay Thai, Thai boxing. Haven't done MMA yet. Will I will soon. I don't know how soon is, but that boy Drizzy.
Hey Matt, what's up?
What's good, bro?
Hey. Yo, did you just get off of work? I see you got a fresh fit on. What's that?
Oh, I went to I got off work at like 6:30, and then I just had some other stuff to take care of, so I'm still like I'm still in my shit. Say something for me again. I want to see if people
Uh,
can hear you. Okay, cool.
blah
They
blah
can.
blah blah blah. Okay.
They can. Um what's good, Wallace? What's good? Driz, did you see that shit that everybody was talking about yesterday with the girl?
You talking about the girl that took the two guys upstairs? And
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
saw that's hilarious.
Yeah, bro. That whole thread had me fucking rolling, bro. Like, just the fact that like how his friend was like laughing at him and shit, but
Yeah,
like
I mean, I
what
can't
can
tell
you
if it
really
was real or
do?
not, but if it was real, then the person who posted it's kind of wild for doing that.
Yeah, I don't think it was real. I don't think it was real. I think it was just a scenario, and then it got everybody like talking.
Yeah,
And
I'm sure someone just did it just for memes.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, that shit was funny though. That shit was fucking hilarious. My goodness. The rest of the people in the blacks, I don't know who else is pulling up. There isn't anything like there isn't anything on um like scheduled to be discussed. I really just wanted to talk a little bit. I just wanted to
That's cool.
like just wind
This vibe.
wind down, yeah, vibe out a little bit. So whoever comes through is gonna be who comes through. I'm gonna send a couple of links out though. Um, I sent the link out to the blacks. I sent a link out to another chat, and then I'm gonna send I'm gonna send it to some individuals. We'll have a nice little mesh of folks in here.
Yeah, what was that? The BDA space going on. What was that?
I didn't see BDA space win.
No, I saw people tweeting about it. Was that a thing? I wasn't there.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yo,
I guess it
what's up,
happened.
man?
What's good, bro? I guess it happened today. I didn't see it.
Crazy.
Yeah, it might have happened like today at work or something. Um, Bao, did you see it?
Did I see what?
Brago's space, BDA space.
I saw people tweeting about BDA space. What was that? Do you know anything about that, Bell?
BDS. I thought they were talking about what y'all did yesterday. Whenever I saw that,
Oh, they might have.
Yeah, what
That
was
might
that?
have been that.
because Jay had made a space talking about that. Wait, just did you see that tweet
No.
about the
Oh,
party?
yeah. I seen
Yeah,
that one. Yeah.
Jay made a space about that like a day or two ago.
Oh,
That's what
that's
I
what people were talking about. Okay.
that's what I assumed they were talking about when they said BDA space.
Oh, okay. So they were just calling the one that Jay did the BDA space. Yeah. So
Yeah, I guess so.
that was the one from yesterday. Yeah, that shit was fucking funny. We was just in there talking, just having guy talk, just talking about bullshit, talking about everything.
Yeah, apparently when I left, it got like very like degenerate. Like I don't know what y'all did, but people would not stop talking about it.
Um,
Yeah, just based on that laugh, that's all I need to hear.
I wouldn't say degenerate. I think it was it was a nice little, you know,
Yeah.
it was just some talks, just talks with the guys. That's all. That's all.
Y'all was definitely being some niggas.
Hey man, I'm a good Samaritan. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't put that on me.
Yeah, all right.
For real, bro. I am a good Samaritan, man. Listen, whatever they tell you about me, Bow, it's a lie.
What you mean, bro? I know about you. What
Wait,
are you talking about?
whoa,
What are you talking about?
whoa. Hang on a second. What do you mean by that?
I know about you, Ronan. What are
Who
you
is
talking
that?
about?
Bro, listen, we are not gonna start this shit right now, okay? We're not gonna start that.
Bro, Mac, give it up. Everybody already
Um,
knows. Let's just stop, bro.
Everybody knows what.
This nigga.
What does
Everybody
everybody
knows,
know?
man. That
Dritz, do you
Ronan is
know?
not some chick.
even Draco knows now, Matt. Come on, it's over.
Draco.
I can't believe Draco really like.
Yo,
Yo, Draco is so gullible.
he is. He's probably gonna hear this and just like completely just bitch at me the next time we meet, but it's gonna be hilarious.
Wait, did
Oh,
Draco actually think that was some chick
no,
that posted?
no, he didn't. He didn't. He just thought it wasn't Matt. He's like, well, the way they're talking, it doesn't seem like it's Matt, so I was gonna assume it's not.
Bro, it was obvious from like the first tweet. Yo, the only reason why I did a face reveal, and listen, I know it's not a real face reveal because people knew who I was, but some people didn't. Like once I posted that picture of that girl, there were some people that were DMing that fucking account.
Oh my god.
Yes, bro. And I was
Bro.
like, yo.
Honestly, with the area of Twitter you're in, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked, to be honest.
That's a good point.
I mean, I wasn't shocked, but it was just like, yo, let's put an end to this real quick. Let's put an end to this. But anyways, what y'all niggas been up to? What have y'all been what's been going on in the life of Dritz and Bow and Bo?
Same old for the most part.
I
Work,
have just
sleep.
been editing nonstop, Matt.
Oh yeah, how's the progress going with that shit?
I'm like 10% done with editing.
10%?
Matt, I have in the past 3 days I've put in 9 hours of editing. I've only gotten 10% done.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, Dredge, do you know how long the video's gonna be?
Yeah, I can tell you. Hold on a second.
It's like 5 hours and 45 minutes or some shit like that.
Yeah, it'd be right. Yeah, about right. Sounds about right. Yeah.
And it's all gonna be one video, or is it gonna be like split up into parts?
This is part one.
Part one, okay.
Wait. So part 2 is gonna be like Dressrosa, Zoe.
Yeah, probably. I haven't
Okay,
decided
Island
how
of
many
Wano.
arcs part two is going to be. I guess I'll have to decide whenever I write the script for it. But yeah, part two will probably be Dressrosa. It might just be Dressrosa, and then part three may be Zoho Cake Island, and then part four would be Referee Wano. Something like that.
Oh, okay, so you're consolidating a lot more. I see.
Yeah, well, this thing's kind of like breaking the ice. Plus, Dressrosa is like 100 chapters long, so it's like a long time to get through it.
Yeah. I mean, okay, but so let me ask you, um, if I mean, obviously, a big portion of the video or the comment section is gonna be negative and shit. Is
Oh,
that
for
gonna
sure.
deter you from making the others, or are you just gonna get this
Nah.
shit out and just say, okay, cool, it's good,
Yeah, it's basically just gonna be that. I mean, like I've been dealing with this shit for years at this point, so it's not a big deal for me anymore.
right?
Yeah, I mean, he got nicknamed Driss the Drag Down. I don't
Yeah.
think he cares anymore.
No, I do think there will be some things that'll kind of force me to take action, but we'll deal with those when they come.
So where does this one stop? It stops at
This stops, so I talk about a bunch of stuff, and then I cover Return to Saba, Odie Fishman Island, and then a Punk Hazard.
oh, okay. So like you talk about a bunch of stuff before, like you kind of give a breakdown of like what you're gonna be
Yeah,
talking
so like
about.
half the video is not about the arcs, and then half the video is.
Okay, got you. So the first
Yeah,
part is gonna be about not or not about the arcs. I'm guessing.
right. Yeah,
Okay.
they'll be talking about some character stuff, just writing in general, me, the community, stuff
Okay.
like that.
And then you're gonna go into the actual arcs and start breaking that shit down.
Yeah, so like before the arcs, I'm making a point, and then with the arcs, I'm trying to prove my point.
Oh yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna like live react to that shit in like parts. I probably watch like maybe an hour at a time, or I'll break it down into like I'll do it how you because I'm sure you're gonna break it into parts in the video.
Yeah,
How you
like
can do it.
whenever there'll be like timestamps. So you know how like there's that new YouTube feature where there's like sections broken down in
Yeah,
like the play bar.
yeah. That's what
There'll
I
be
was
a bunch of
talking
stuff
about.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So I'll probably like choose like good stopping points, and I'm gonna just be sitting there with my fucking popcorn, just listening to that shit, taking it all in. That's gonna be great.
yeah. It should be a fun time just to watch. Also, just to there's something to look forward to. I do rap in the video,
Oh
so you can look forward to
wow.
my rap.
Oh wow.
That's already been completed and edited, so
Oh wow. That's gonna be funny.
it is funny.
Are you
I
rapping
guarantee
over
you'll
the Four
laugh.
Kids dub beat?
No, I am rapping over a very familiar beat though.
Oh boy.
It's thematically appropriate as well. There's like layers to it.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
Hmm. This is gonna be funny.
That's right.
This is gonna be hilarious. Um, I'm curious to see like the comment section though. Like, I'm curious to see like if people are actually gonna, um, if they're gonna be able to stomach like what you have to say without like getting in their feelings and shit.
I expect it to be a lot more tame than people. It depends. Actually, wait. It depends on how many views the video gets because, like, I don't expect the video to get more than 5,000 views. If it pops off, then
Oh,
the
it's
comment
it's
section will be
definitely it's
cancerous.
definitely gonna get more than 5,000 views. I can tell you that
It's a really long video. I don't know. Maybe.
I can tell you that off rip. It's gonna get more than 5,000 views.
We'll see.
Because bro, everybody's gonna be talking about it. Just from the traction of the community that like people are gonna. Oh, okay. I can tell you for sure. I know like people that'll talk about it. Roger will probably talk about it. Braga will talk about it. Um, Let me see.
King of
Joy
Lightning,
Boy,
probably.
King of Lightning. I'm trying to think who else. Us, like just the little folks.
The little folks.
Yeah, I mean, like we're gonna spread it around and shit on Twitter. And I'm sure like Twitter is gonna be like there's gonna be a lot of people like clipping certain things or certain parts and putting that shit on Twitter, bro. Like
Oh yeah, for sure.
That shit's definitely gonna get more than 5,000 views, and I'm not even counting like the views like that is gonna accumulate through Twitter. I'm just saying, oh, like, bro, people are gonna be sharing the fuck out that video,
Yeah,
and
we'll see.
then
Well, depending on how many views it gets, that'll determine what the comment section is going to be like. If it doesn't get a whole lot of views and my prediction's right, then I think the comment section will be mostly tame. But if the video blows up, then it's just going to be a minefield of cancer.
yeah, absolutely, like, man, I just can't wait. I can't wait until.
It's going to be funny, man.
Bro, there's gonna be I guarantee you, because okay, so negativity spreads like further than or spreads faster than positivity, right?
100%. Yeah.
So like, I don't think you're gonna be saying I think you'll be pretty reasonable, but you just don't like care for certain things. So people are gonna be like spreading that shit around, like, oh my god, look at how nitpicky this shit is. Look at this, look at this, look at this. And then people are gonna go there literally just to hate. Just to be like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Driss doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, people are gonna go there just for that. And then the older dick suckers, oh boy, they're gonna have a field day with that shit.
Oh yeah, they're gonna. It's actually gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna be laughing my ass off.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah. Timeline. I don't know, man. It kind of sucks because I actually have to go into work. So like anytime I edit, I can't do anything at work anymore. So I actually have to use all my free time when I'm not at the gym. Just basically work on the video like I'm working on it right now as I'm talking.
Yeah.
And also, it's not going to be monetized either.
You're not gonna monetize it?
Nope.
Why not?
I'm making a point. I'm not doing it for money.
That's fair.
And plus, there's the benefit I can put like clips in there and stuff and like music, and I won't have to worry about getting copyright striked. Because I'm not going to be monetizing it. If they strike it, then they'll just monetize it themselves.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. I noticed that you stopped doing like live reactions. I don't know when you stopped, but you stopped altogether. Is that because work schedule, or just because you're like focused?
Well, live reactions I stopped like a long time ago. Like I stopped.
I mean like, just you talking about the chat. That's what I'm.
Yeah. Talking about the chapter. Yeah, I kind of stopped because I was like, I'm just gonna focus on the video. I didn't want to really spend time talking about the same old shit every week when I could be using my time for better things, basically. I was just kind of bored of talking about it, man. It's the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah, I feel you.
And people have obviously been waiting for the video for years at this point, so I'm like, well, I might as well just work on the fucking video.
The dissertation.
Yes.
This
video changed, by the way. At the beginning of all this was originally just supposed to be a Whole Cake Island video, and then at some point I changed it to I'm just talking about the entirety of the post time skip.
Yeah, I remember it was supposed to be just Whole Cake because that was like what, that was like what made you just say, "Oh fuck no."
Yeah, actually, there was a Ningen titled Dread's Whole Cake Island video coming soon. It was like 3 years ago.
Yo. Hey man, so is it gonna come out by the end of this year?
Goal is within I want to say 3 weeks.
Within 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Oh shit!
Nice.
So that's gonna be that's gonna be pretty soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be soon. It's not gonna be end of the year stuff.
Wiley,
yo,
my boy,
what it do?
What's good, brother?
What it be like?
Hey, we're streaming right now, right?
Why the fuck is we are?
Yeah.
Hey, stream. Check out the fucking guns. Oh! I just came from the fucking gym. See.
Hey man.
Ramped up.
That's
what y'all streaming? Y'all playing Apex?
Nah, we're not playing Apex.
we're just chilling on
We're
YouTube.
just chilling. We just talking, you know.
Oh, yeah, good thing you told me we're streaming now. Good. It's always that I need that precursor.
Oh nah. Be as wild as you can, bro. It's the title of the stream is niggas watch anime.
Oh. I'm not a nigga, so I think I'm in the wrong call.
Turn your camera back on. Hey, quietly, did you see Shang-Chi yet?
No, I haven't. I have not seen it yet.
Bro,
But
you
I
need
actually
to
gotta
go
go to
see
the
that
movies.
shit, man.
I gotta go to the movies to go watch it, right?
Yeah, you do.
Because it's not on any streaming services.
Maybe I'll go see it this weekend. I heard that shit was flames.
Shit was fire, man.
I know nothing about this Marvel superhero, so yeah, I'm all in for it.
That shit is super flames, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
think
heard
that's
that
my
was
favorite. That's my favorite origin story in Marvel. Like out of the MCU.
Oh boy, I'm about to fucking do a fucking bowl rip. It's fucking high.
You said you're about to what?
Cause I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
You said you're about to what?
Do a bowl rip.
Oh man, I wish I could. Life's gonna be good when I can again.
I'm back to retirement for a brief little stint, little squeeze.
Life is gonna be great when I can elevate again.
Yeah,
I've been
it's good to take
chilling.
breaks though.
Nah,
It's definitely good to take breaks.
It is good to take breaks. I mean, it's been a little over. It's like 2 months. It's like 2 months.
That's just like when I be doing my fucking celibacy breaks and shit. So you gotta recharge.
Well, the celibacy breaks are absolutely necessary, especially because how you be getting down.
What the fuck? Don't you say that? What do you mean? How you getting down?
I mean,
a wholesome individual.
Well, no. I mean this in the most in the best way possible, bro. Because you know, we be out here, bro. Or you be out here. I don't be out here.
Y'all be out here.
I don't be out here like that.
I'm inside that. I'm inside. I'm domesticated.
Yeah, you inside the pussy, nigga.
Nah. Haven't been. Have not been.
How long? A week?
Nah, like 2-3 months.
2-3 months without the pussy?
Yeah.
What made you do that? I know something had to happen.
No, nothing happened. I've been doing this shit. Since I've been single. I've been doing this because sometimes it just be getting the fucking annoying having to deal with the Jones. So plus, I kind of really wanted to refocus on like the gym again and shit like that. So I just had to kind of like get my focus back going.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just kind of just like to. I realized that when I was chilling with the shit that I was fucking, I'm like, damn, I'm chilling on her. Some of these days I'm chilling with her. I usually would be going to work out. You kind of start to chill. You all getting all comfy and shit. When on a day where your discipline was at 100%, where okay, it's fucking Sunday. I mean, it's fucking Saturday and morning. I usually would be at the gym, but I had this chick stay over last night, and now normally where I'd be working out, me and her just laid in the bed fucking watching a TV show or some shit. And then she gonna go home in an hour or two. I'm not gonna feel like going to the gym because now it's too late in the day. And now I didn't work out. So it's like I had to. I was like, let me kind of refocus myself first. I like when I do this. I like to do like actual anime character time skips. Like you see how Luffy just left the world. Shit like that. I need to be secluded to get my shit right. It's coming though. It's coming. It's about to be. I'm not saying because I'm not saying the cuffing, but I am going to get me a little something for these cold months. Be laid up under. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Give me a little something to lay with. I got to find one though. It's going to be something new. So these next few months, I'm gonna start being a little more talkative and shit. That's all you gotta do. I be having
something new.
Lined up. They be lined. Like I could have got a girl. No, not today. Yesterday, Saturday when I was at the gym. But I just be chilling. For now, I'm just chilling. It's like I don't even try to.
Yeah, you're too busy listening to that CLB.
That is also true too. That is also true. That Drake kinda got me acting fucking different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, that In Too Deep got me. I was listening to that shit the other day. I was like, damn, I need to hit some shit. This In Too Deep. I need to smash this shit In Too Deep. I need to be In Too Deep to some dead ass. I was like, yeah, I kind of need it now.
Someone's like quietly having main character syndrome is crazy. It's actually hilarious because quietly talks about being humble all the time. It's like Ty.
I text one of my old pieces. What the fuck did I text her? Oh, I texted her, "You're a little post-dope baby. You're a little 48 baby." And then she texted me back, "You already know, no." And I haven't seen this girl in like 3 or 4 months.
Oh, that's not good.
You already know, no. What's not good about that?
Because you just opened the door.
I was fucking. That's that day that we recorded that episode. I was fucking lit off my ass that night. I'm kind of scared about that episode. I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about. So I'm like, oh, I don't know how this is gonna be when it comes out. I think I was lying. Can't remember.
Why isn't the episode out already? What the heck?
I don't know. You got to talk to the producer.
Damn. Yeah, why Braga wait like 6 months between each episode?
Well, that's not Braga.
That's not Brago.
The 6 months. The 6 months is not Braga.
Yeah, the 6 months definitely is not Brago.
No. I mean, like when it's already recorded.
Want to know? It's really because of Bow. Like.
That's
what?
And
Yeah,
Bow
it is Bow.
We hacked into our IP or something like that, and then we can't put the episode out. We got like 4 episodes ready to come out. So if y'all want to know what happened to the Grove, at Bow on Twitter, it's Bow's fault.
I have nothing to do with the production of that podcast. That has nothing to do with me.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm a viewer just like the rest of y'all.
Now you gay as hell.
A viewer? We don't got viewers.
Cap.
You already know, no.
People who are tier 3 Patreon can get it.
Bow! Oh yeah, Bow! You little motherfucker! Bow! How dare you? You about to get disowned. You about to get kicked out of You about to get kicked out of OVO, guy.
What the fuck happened?
I've been seeing a little couple of your tweets talking about this is better than this album, this person fell off.
Bro. Well, Watch the Throne is better than What a Time to Be Alive. Relax quietly.
I don't want to hear nothing about nothing.
Mr. Loud.
My boy talking about someone hacked to my God. My son Drake is afforded.
Bro.
Bullshit
all I'm
line.
saying is that,
He's afforded
bro.
bullshit line.
No.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say that. You're not gonna say that.
No,
you're not gonna say that.
When he's giving us as much as he's giving us, and is a timeless artist.
Bro, these niggas are actually adding me on Twitter. I hate Carly.
Every artist got some. They got some bullshit lines, some throwaways.
No,
got so many chains.
I'm just talking about it in general.
Tatum, that was the ass line. Oppie outside. Okay, I give it to you. It's getting Oppie outside. That wasn't one of Drake's best.
She said, girl, wait. She said, "I'm a lesbian girl. Me too." It's actually just hideous.
I mean, that's different. That's not really a line because that's like the cadence of chorus of the song. So I mean, I can rock with that. That wasn't like a bar.
But whenever I made that tweet, Carly, I was mainly just referring to his effort. That's what I was talking about.
I'm about to say the music slaps. I'm about to say
the music definitely still slaps.
In Too Deep and motherfucking like almost all the tracks slap. Like almost all of them.
But whenever I was talking about that, the perspective that I was coming from was that Drake just don't sound as what's the word? He doesn't sound as hungry as he used to anymore.
Oh, yeah,
of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't.
There's no way. He literally
because it makes sense because he doesn't have that. Because I mean, the best analogy that I've heard is that he's already completed the main quest. He's doing the side missions and shit now.
Oh yeah, that's actually a perfect analogy.
Which makes sense. It makes sense.
The main game, so he's literally just running around doing the side quest, extra shit, collectibles. That's when you just bullshit to have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
What you like to see? I mean, sometimes we get some really good music out of niggas just having fun. Like that Way Too Sexy track. It actually grew on me.
Bro, have you seen the music video for that? Have you seen it?
Nah, I seen clips of it. I seen Drake was in this tweaking though. I actually haven't watched the whole video.
Nigga Drake was tweaking, bro.
Bro,
I barely watched
Baby
videos.
Keem's album. Oh my god. Bro.
I heard it was pretty mid, to be honest. I don't know.
I heard that shit was fire, but that Family Ties video is actually amazing to me. I love that video.
Yeah.
I just like the different camera angles and shit, the cuts.
The song grew on me hard as hell in the video.
Oh, I love that song.
Whatever opinion you have on music is null and void. Okay.
Bro, I can't stand that.
Matt, he said he heard it was mid. He said he heard it was mid.
I heard it was mid. I haven't heard the album at all.
No, listen.
But I know what Matt's talking about. I listened to the song once, and I listened to it again. I was like, all right, his verse is actually fire.
The fact that it took you 2 listens is just inconceivable.
Bro, come on, bro.
Top of the morning.
All right. I don't give a fuck what Matt says. That shit's trash. Keep that shit away from me, bro. Top of the morning. No.
Bro, no. When you listen to it,
there's no way I'm ever listening to that song. Absolutely not.
That shit never gets old. Top of the morning.
Absolutely not.
Bro, that does not get old.
No.
That okay.
That does not get old, man.
So listen, I think what's really important now, well, like the music that you make, is there something like how memorable is it, and can the meme come from your drop. Right.
Well, this Top of the Morning meme ain't gonna last for too long. It's just hell for right now.
Nah. It's not gonna last long at all. But what meme lasts forever?
None. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's some memes that last.
Bro, think about
there are a select few.
Some memes are forever.
Bro, but think about Damn, right? Remember when Damn came out and then everybody was using that shit as a meme for?
Oh yeah, meme in the cover.
Yeah. It was meme in the cover for a minute, and then look at Drake. What Drake did, everybody was memeing the cover for it.
Oh yeah, but they've been doing that since Views.
Well, I'm saying that nigga had the corporations getting involved. He had the Adobe.
No, but I'm saying they mean Views when he was on that fucking. They was putting Drake on top of fucking every kind of monument and shit like that. You gotta. In today's day and age, your shit has to be interactive where people could have fun with it. Because that's going to get more eyes on it. I mean, that's a part of marketing.
It's a part of the marketing. So, I think that Top of the Morning shit, and then on top of that nigga was making fun of Kanye.
Oh, for real?
Oh, what?
Yes, bro. If you go and you listen to it, right? So that nigga goes, he goes top of the morning. He says that, and then he's like what these niggas on, man, bro.
Sure.
Come on, bro. You got to put the context together. Yeah, that nigga is definitely talking about that nigga.
I mean,
top of the morning.
He did. He name dropped them on Family Ties. So.
Yeah, he name dropped them on Family. Exactly. So it ties in together. He name dropped them on Family Ties. I don't think that was necessarily a diss, but
it wasn't a diss on Family Ties, but he still just dropped his name.
Old school Gemini. Let me jump in this bitch. 2 phones, but I only bring one in this bitch.
One daughter, but they are my sons in this bitch.
No hoes, ain't shit getting done in this bitch.
To me, that's what in this bitch.
No hoes, ain't shit getting done in this bitch is wild to say. That means no hoes, no laundry getting done, no bitches getting wild. Ain't shit getting done in this bitch. Yo.
That's hilarious.
That's a misogynistic line. Niggas don't know what you mean by that. Quietly does.
Wiley does.
I'm getting called. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Wiley. Oh, he's about to do it. But Matt,
what's up?
Do you think that it's credulous to say that Watch the Throne is superior to What a Time to Be Alive?
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
Who said that?
Quietly said that was basically blasphemous. I was like, no, brother. You're
Bro, Watch the Throne is a classic. Watch the Throne is amazing. I don't know if I could say What a Time to Be Alive is a classic.
What a Time to Be Alive definitely has some bangers, but it's not in the same tier as Watch the Throne. in my opinion.
I mean, bro, like Watch the Throne was like, dog. I don't think niggas understand how crazy that album was.
Watch the Throne is crazy.
You got a question for me, sir?
No, because I was gonna bring up the Watch the Throne comparison to What a Time to Be Alive.
Oh, man, you know what's crazy? I don't want. It's hard to compare shit like that. To be honest, to me.
Quietly,
like,
you think
both of those
What a
is
Time to
different
Be
times.
Alive is better?
Huh?
You think What a
I
Time
don't
to
know
Be
about-
Alive is better?
I don't know. Whoa. I don't want to. You can't say all that now. I can't say What a Time to Be Alive is better than Watch the Throne.
No, because whenever I made the tweet about it, you was just like, "Hey, I gotta disown you from OVO."
Well, I was talking about that. You saying Drake don't hit the same. That's when I had to disown you. The other thing is more opinion based. I mean, Kanye is in my top 5, along with Lil Wayne and Drake. He is actually Kanye. Before Drake was my favorite rapper. Kanye West was actually my favorite rapper ever. Number 1, best all. He was my favorite, but Drake is now my favorite. It's kind of like with Drake, I just fucking like literally grew up listening to his music. I think all the way back to the beginning of his career. I was in high school. I was listening to his music. Kanye West. I also remember listening to him growing up too, but he was already older, so I couldn't relate to some of the shit he was talking about then. I wasn't slamming these bitches every now and then, every other week when I was that young listening to Kanye. So some of his lines ain't hitting until I got older. But with Drake, it was hitting all the way since I was a youngin'. It's been hitting.
This nigga here.
He ain't never missed.
Yeah, Chad, doing the chat, the Heart Part 4 was 100% against Drake. Definitely.
The Heart Part 4? You talking about Kendrick?
The Heart Part 4.
The Heart Part 4 was definitely against Drake.
When that nigga is like, when he's balling up the paper,
he's
throwing that part is that Drake.
He said something like, "Whole Hall of Fame, hit your punk ass," something like that. I forget what he said, but that was like directly at Drake.
Oh, we talking about Kanye West going at Drake?
No.
Kendrick.
Oh, Kendrick. Oh, yeah.
Because I think Drake had said something about comparing himself to Jay-Z, and then Kendrick was like, "Hell no, like Jay-Z Hall of Fame, sit your punk ass down."
Well, I don't know, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Drake said in that fucking No Friends in the Industry, you better not make it about the numbers. That's all I know.
Quietly shut up. Jesus Christ.
Yo, Drake, I told everybody I was gonna give everybody a week or two, and I was gonna have lines memorized. I was gonna be dropping lines off the top of the dome, and I'm saying it's downloaded. I got CLB downloaded already.
I mean, the only person that has ever LSO'd Drake since Drake has come out has been Kendrick.
Yeah, I also like Kendrick too. Like if I had to pick, Drake would be my favorite from this generation, only because of how I relate to what he raps about. But I like Kendrick a lot, J. Cole a lot. I actually listen to both of them a shit ton. I'm just like out of this generation though, Drake is just the one I resonated with most. But when Kendrick drops, I'm always fucking ready to listen to that shit.
Or I'm not gonna lie, I dead ass forgot J. Cole dropped an album.
Here's the thing with those two. For me specific, this is just me specifically. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna put this so much on to Kendrick as I am about to put this on to Cole, which I kind of hate to do because I hate how people be trying to be on Cole. But I don't be going back listening to that much Cole like all the time. Like I have to be in the mood. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if it's not Forest Hills Drive every now and then, I don't.
I'm not gonna lie. I gotta be in a certain mood to go back and like listen to Cole. But like, the albums that I do revisit the most, I go back to Forest Hills Drive, and then I go back
Born
to
Center is nice too.
Yeah, I go back to Born Center and Forest Hills Drive the most. Everything else is just
albums?
like.
Oh wait, for me personally, I like I also go back to KOD. Because that shit actually stopped me.
Oh
yeah.
KOD's cool.
Being an alcoholic for real.
KOD,
like it actually stopped me being a whole alcoholic.
KOD definitely has moments.
Has a few good tracks.
And I'll say that, like just like with Cole, I gotta be in a certain mood. With Kendrick, I gotta be in a certain mood. But like,
But I
go
find
through
myself in that Kendrick mood a little more often than I am in that J. Cole.
way more. I go like, bro, I go through like Kendrick like binges where I only listen to Kendrick.
That's exactly what I do.
For like, bro, it'll be like weeks at a time. I'm
And
only
once I
listening
only
to
listen to
Kendrick,
Kendrick,
and I'm listening
I
to
have to only
albums
listen
like
to niggas like Kendrick. After that.
Bro, and I'm listening to album like the Kendrick albums from top to bottom, no skips, bro. Like I'm not putting shit on I'm not putting shit on shuffle or nothing like that. It's like, okay, I'll listen to Overly Dedicated, top to bottom. I'll listen to Section 80, top to bottom. I'll listen to Good Kid, Mad City, top to bottom. With Cole, I can't listen to a Cole album all the way through. I can't do it.
Like with Forest Hills Drive, I can make it to like, what's that song called? It's what's that song called? I think
what's good, Dustin?
What's up, y'all? What's good?
Chillin.
It's like Saint Tropez. Whenever I get to there, I'm like, yeah, let me just turn this off real quick.
You said Saint Tropez?
Yeah, like
I can't even name his discography like that because, like I said, I gotta be in the mood, but I don't want to discount him because, like I said, the KOD stopped me from being an alcoholic. Like what he raps about, and if it's hitting at the time, it really hits.
Facts, bro.
Because he definitely be talking about some real shit, though. He definitely be talking about some real shit.
Talking about J. Cole?
Yeah, we're talking about Cole, Kendrick, and like Drake.
We just talking about like just like listening, like how often we revisit stuff. So I think we all kind of like unanimously agreed. Like we were saying, like J. Cole albums don't have a lot of like replay value.
Okay.
To me,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, this is all personal opinion.
Yeah, I find myself going back to like the only two J. Cole albums that I go back to like on a consistent basis are Born Center and Forest Hills Drive.
Okay.
Where like I can listen to them, where I can listen to like a majority of the songs without skipping. But like KOD, what is it? 2014 or not 2014.
Born Center.
Not Born Center. What was the one? For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah.
For Your Eyes Only. KOD. What else is there?
Sideline Story.
Like, I gotta like pick and choose like my spots on them albums. Like, I can't just listen to it from top to bottom.
And I gotta be in the mood. And it's like if I'm in like
and
a
I gotta
different
be in
kind
that
of
mood.
Like I can listen to Drake at any time, right? But if I'm in a certain kind of mood and I'm listening to Cole and I'm listening to some shit that's making me think about how I grew up with my father or how I like to, I don't want to hear this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? He pulling me down right now. he pulling my vibe down. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like getting deep and depressed right now.
But I will say the thing about Kendrick that's different from Drake and Cole at least is that because I can just turn on a random song from Take Care or Nothing Was the Same and be fine, but if I like take a random song from Good Kid, Mad City, I have to listen to the whole thing. I can't just listen to one thing, and that applies to all of his albums, not just Good Kid, Mad City. Like To Pimp a Butterfly, Down, Section 80. Like I have to listen to the entire thing. I can't just pick one and then just move to something else. So,
I never rock with that To Pimp a Butterfly shit. I'm sorry, that was never like my.
Really?
I never was like.
Same.
I don't know. I never was really.
I will say,
and
I have a heavy preference for Good Kid. I have a heavy preference for Good Kid, Mad City over To Pimp a Butterfly, but To Pimp a Butterfly is definitely incredible.
Yeah, I gotta like. I like Good Kid, Mad City more. Like I think Good Kid, Mad City is my favorite Kendrick album.
Probably my favorite album ever.
To Pimp a Butterfly is like it was good. Like it was okay. When I first heard To Pimp a Butterfly, I was like, okay, like this nigga is like going, or he's completely going like against the grain. Like people thought he was gonna continue with what he was doing with like Good Kid, Mad City.
It's a good thing he didn't.
Yeah. It was like it was good that he didn't, right? Because like he stuck to his artistry. He did what he wanted to do. And like I like the way that he was rapping on To Pimp a Butterfly, and how that was like how he was talking about real shit. He was talking about like just real shit, and then the raps that he was giving. So I was like, okay, I can't wait until this nigga like gets back onto like, you know, just rapping to like bar nigga to fuck up. Cause I think like he was trying to be like real preachy on To Pimp a Butterfly.
I think it's good that to do other artistic shit so that you don't get pigeonholed into making one type of music. So it's kind of already set that he can go off and do like I don't know if you want to call it funk, jazz, what kind of inspiration came through that album. It was clean. I mean, I did give it some listens, but that's some shit I actually never went back to listen to.
I was talking to my homie today about how Lil Baby said he was gonna write every single song on his next album, and I said that interested me because it's like he don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Lil
gonna
Baby?
he gonna keep selling. People gonna listen to Lil Baby if he just keep doing what he's doing. But for him to like challenge himself and be like, I'm gonna write every single song on my next album and not just go in there and freestyle. So like, okay, now I want to listen to Lil Baby next album.
No,
if he really do that,
he normally just freestyle.
Yeah.
Well, that's what most people do. Like they just punch in. Like they don't write it down. They just punch in.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, like a lot of them Atlanta rappers, they just punch in. Like Migos, Lil Baby, Gunna.
It kind of makes sense where sometimes it's gonna be a bunch of substance because you just get to come off the top and then kind of. I mean, it works though. I like that music too. So there's nothing against it, but I think if you write it more, it's gonna be better for you to. I mean, if you write
the fact that they gonna write every single song, like, okay, now that I don't know what it's gonna turn out to be, but I'm interested in that, like that mentality.
Yeah, I'm curious. Like, I mean, I wonder what it would be like. I wonder what it would be like. I wonder if that nigga gonna be. I know it's gonna be more structured. Man. It's gonna be more structured. And it's gonna be more thorough.
Whoa. This nigga in the chat said, can we acknowledge that Swimming Pools is Kendrick's worst song? Relax, man.
No, that's not. What?
That's definitely not his worst song. That's
my favorite Kendrick album, and then Section 80.
Damn, and then Section 80. Damn. I like Damn a lot too. You know what's crazy? I like Section 82 a lot. I'm not even gonna hold you, but
Section 80 is my favorite till Damn.
Yeah, bro, Section 80 go hard. Like
I kind of feel like I want to agree with you, but I do feel like Good Kid, Mad City was just like it was lit. But I do go back and listen to Section 80. I want to say a little bit more because I was just like his flow on Rigor Mortis just went crazy to me. Just the way that he just. I can always go back and listen to that shit.
Yeah, Rigor Mortis is crazy,
that's
bro.
My
like
shit.
that, like bro, I just resonate with so much shit in Good Kid, Mad City, bro. Like, I just resonate with so much shit in that album. Like stealing.
I mean, I think it was good
stealing
just
his mama van. That was definitely me, bro. Like my first piece of pussy. My first piece of pussy, bro. I definitely stole my mama's car.
For Sherane?
Yeah, you over here for Sherane?
That shit is great, bro.
That was a wild ass. First, I'm gonna tell you where I'm from. He gonna tell you where he's from.
or where your mama stay, where your daddy stay,
where your daddy stay.
We came over here together, nigga. I know where he from, nigga. I just want to hear where you from.
And then like,
Good Kid, Mad City remind you of a certain time too.
Yeah,
like, you can think of like what was going on in your life when Good Kid, Mad City was popular.
Absolutely, bro. Like you can definitely just. Like, if you play certain songs from Good Kid, Mad City, it's like it puts you in a fucking time machine.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is for me. If I listen to fucking Future the Wizard, that shit put me right back into fresh off the breakup, fresh into the gym. Know that motherfucking F&N come on, boy. I just feel it.
Bro, that's how.
Like when I first was in there, that shit takes me back.
That's how Take Care is for me, bro. Like, bro, I can put on any song from Take Care. And I just instantly think about my senior year in high school.
What year was that? Take Care.
You nah. Take Care was 2011.
Yeah, that was 2011, 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
What class you is?
2012.
Oh, okay, we same class.
Yeah.
I was already graduated. I remember I was working overnight at FedEx listening to fucking Take Care. On the CD.
Like, bro, I remember.
Jesus Christ.
My nigga, I remember when fucking, what was that, bro? It was, so that was when Drake was doing all of them singles leading up to the fucking album, bro. He did, I think Dreams Money Can Buy. He dropped that randomly on Twitter. I remember that
He
shit.
dropped Paradise also. That was around that time too.
Oh
That, I
yeah,
think.
Club Paradise and then Free Spirit. He dropped like all three of them around the same time. And then what was that shit? Oh, he dropped Jodeci Freestyle. And then I remember when Marvin's Room came out. Nigga, when
That's what
Marvin's
set
Room
it
came,
off.
oh my
Marvin's
God,
Room was
bro.
the
Bro, when
game
Marvin's Room
changer.
came out, bro, that was that shit. That was that shit, bro. Cause then after that, I remember niggas like thought it was cool to like drunk dial bitches.
That's still not cool, but
Nah, it's still
the
not
song,
cool, but it
the
definitely
song was
happens.
lit. I ain't gonna lie. Every now and then, you kind of get in the vibe of, man, I'm fucking text this bitch. All you gonna do is text her the exact lines from the song. Like this nigga, yeah. Let's see if
I
it
gotta
works.
keep my phone away from me. Like when I get drunk, like I gotta keep my phone away.
It might
You don't
work.
need to. You be thinking to send a text you would not send normally. Like I'm
At
not gonna send this
Then you
all.
wake
text.
up the next. Morning, hella regret, hella mad at yourself. Like I know better than that. Like
Sometimes that shit work out though.
Yeah,
But most
sometimes
times
it
like, man, I
works.
shouldn't send text.
Sometimes it works out.
do it.
Sometimes the
Makes me
liquid
risky.
courage. Sometimes the liquid courage. You know it definitely helps because, like you
You
know,
get a little
it's
bold.
so you so bold. Like it just opens up a door. Like it kind of forces
Yeah.
like the conversation to just go.
Fuck that.
Yeah, definitely don't depend on
Shit.
it, but
Yeah,
sometimes
don't
it do
depend on
work
it.
out.
Don't depend on
That
it. But
shit's
like
scary.
it definitely helps because or not helps, but it definitely you be in a different mode.
Mm-hmm.
You
But
be
once
in a
alcohol
different
gets
mode.
introduced, you of course in a different mode. Usually, I fucking try to keep like my hands to myself, but I fucking start drinking, boy. I'm getting touchy feeling and shit. Like I need to be alone. I need to be away from everybody. I need to be away from all the Jones. It's like get them away.
Well, okay, so what you mean by touchy feely?
I was wondering if you gonna let that go. Or
No, I was gonna let it go. I was gonna
no,
let it
I
go.
wonder if Matt was gonna let that go or not.
Nah. I mean, let's delve into that. What you mean by touchy feely,
What do you
quietly?
mean by what do you mean by what?
Like, so are you talking about if you with somebody that you know, or are you talking
Oh
about?
yeah, no, this gotta be somebody I know. I'm not fucking like groping on no strangers, nothing crazy like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean, so you saying
He's wondering.
He know the question he want to ask, but he's trying to word it.
So you saying that you not normally touchy feely?
No, normally I just be chilling. You know, I'll be in my own. You know, I'll be in my own. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in my own frame.
So
But
what's wrong with
if I
being touchy feely?
if we together and we rocking, now I kind of want to be in your frame. I don't know. It's just like I just be mad. Like it's I don't know how I can
You be
fucking
trying to be
explain this.
standoffish.
No. It's not that I'm standoffish, but it's just like when I'm chilling with John and I'm drinking, I'm just like mad. Like I don't know how the right words to frame this.
Like
The
if
right
you
words
sober and you with a chick that you kind of fuck with, but y'all ain't like crossed that line yet, you might not be touchy feely because you don't want to fuck it up. But when you get drunk, you
Oh,
might
you like
be a
fuck
little,
it.
you know what I'm saying? You might be a little bit more
Yes.
like
So
fuck it.
yeah, so let's use this example. This is a chick that you already smashed. Boom. Okay. Right. Boom.
Right.
So normally you already smashed her. So now this is one day she coming to chill. I don't drink. Right. I'll come in. Boom. I'm sitting on this side of the couch. She can sit on that side of the couch. We chilling. Da 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 da. Now, but if I'm already drinking, now mind you, this is a girl that I'm already dealing with her, so this ain't no other shit. But
Nah, if I already smashed,
I'm sitting right next to her on the couch. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm rubbing on the fucking leg. I'm here. I'm locked in.
Wait, you talking about if you drinking or not drinking?
I like
That's
Dustin's.
if I'm drinking. Normally, I just really be chilling.
No,
You know
if I already smashed, every time like we by ourselves, I'm on her. Like,
Facts. Like I like Dustin's first example. I like Dustin's first example. How he said like if you haven't smashed a girl, right? And then like how you just
but y'all
explained,
vibe though.
yeah, but y'all vibe. But y'all vibe. But like you kind of like you're more conscious of like, okay, like I gotta do it like this. I gotta do it like this. But like nigga, if I'm drunk or if I've been drinking and I'm with this girl that I hadn't smashed, like bro, I'm not thinking about like how I should do things. I'm just gonna vibe. I'm just gonna chill. Like I have already smashed her before. You feel me?
Yeah. I ain't gonna go super crazy, but you know, you might put a little like, you know, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go out there a little bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not soup, nothing.
But if I
crazy.
smashed already, then it's all.
Yeah, if I
bro.
smashed already, like, bro, it's like, hey, what's up? Like, let's cuddle. You know, like, come on, like, come on. Like, it ain't none of that. You sit on that side of the couch, I'm gonna be right over here. Nah, like, you already know what time it is.
I be letting them settle into their own space, man. Just like,
I mean, I feel
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
I feel that. I feel that.
So what happened to the conversation y'all was gonna talk about? Y'all talk about that already?
Nah, we didn't talk about it yet. We didn't talk about it. I mean, like, we really just been vibing like so far. But I mean, we could start that now. So,
I didn't even know y'all was streaming because I was just like that was such a casual ass conversation. I thought y'all was just like talking in the call or something.
Yeah, I mean, we've been streaming probably for about an hour or so. I don't know how much longer. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. But like, so did you see that thread, bro? About
Yeah, I seen most of it. I think I seen pretty much all of it.
Y'all talking about that relationship woman thread shit?
Nah, not that one. But we could talk about that too.
Nah,
We talking about the nigga that had the girl got her train ran on her.
Yeah,
something like that one.
That
was. I don't even know if that's real because that was so wild.
Yeah, I don't think like honestly, I put my money on that not being real. But it definitely like is good for conversation because like I know some people that have been in situations like that.
I can't even imagine being
around that situation.
I can't imagine being with a girl that I took somewhere. I couldn't imagine being with a girl that I took somewhere that we messing with each other and then two random niggas are able just to talk her up to go smash. Like,
so let's start this off. Let's start this off, right? So so first I'm gonna say this, right? I don't think that they have like done anything like just based off the context of the text. Let's just make like let's hypothetically, you know, if this actually is real, right? Based on the text and stuff, I don't think that like homie actually did something with that girl. You feel me?
So you think girl probably used him as like a friend? He was like,
yeah, cool. That nigga was like
maybe they was
like
cool
I think her. From the vibe that I got from like the messages, bro, I would say that he was super interested in her, but she wasn't that interested in him. And like she was just kind of like leading him on a little bit by being his friend, by just like kicking it with him.
Well, sometimes I will have to say, you know, sometimes us niggas do it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
we
absolutely,
don't know all of the
absolutely.
Situation, so I don't want to fucking demonize this chick when she could have just been doing what nature does, and this nigga just got.
Nah, but but a lot of times women be know what they be doing though.
Yeah,
bro.
no, they know. But now
women will give you.
No.
But sometimes, like, a nigga could be doing his whole separate thing, and a woman would just come out of nowhere just to fuck with you for, like, no reason.
Yes, that's facts. That's true. I agree.
So, I don't know. But I feel like at some point, it's the man's responsibility to be like, okay, she's on some bullshit. I need to go this way.
This don't seem right. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, everybody gonna get got every once in a while. It just depends on the severity of in which you get got is when I'm gonna blame you or versus blame her. Now, if a girl do something crazy, outlandish, I'm gonna blame you a little bit still, but it's like this chick's a terrible person. You know, and this could happen to anybody. She's just terrible. But if, like remember it was a tweet about that dude. He got finessed to come over and build her fucking IKEA desk. That nigga just got.
Bro, what?
He got got. How you match with this chick on Tinder? You come to her house and then she talked you up into building furniture. Bro, and then she just kicked you out. That's when you gotta eat that, bro.
Okay.
And nigga was really trying to. He was trying to. He was hoping he thought he was gonna smash until he built the furniture.
So let me ask y'all. When. Okay. So what would y'all do in that situation, right? Like that the homie was in, with the girl.
With the homie with the party?
Yeah. Like what are y'all doing?
Bro, the only thing that you can realistically do is just leave, bro.
Yeah, I agree. You just got to take it.
Yo, what's good, Wallace? What's good,
Jay? Take it, bro. You just gotta take it out and keep it pushing. That's like
in that situation, you got to take that L. And honestly, you gotta not tell nobody that story.
Don't ever tell anybody.
Yeah, don't tell anybody ever, bro.
You can't tell nobody that.
You can't tell nobody that shit.
Never tell anybody, bro.
I mean, that's a low key.
I would say tell your closest nigga, but your nigga fucking post online. So it's like,
nah, bro, keep that to yourself.
That's not, you know what I'm saying? Not even your closest nigga. Fuck that.
I think it depends because based on what he was saying, like he was distraught, like he got hurt. So I feel like sometimes you need someone to talk to. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in that situation,
just venting, then yes.
Yeah, like he needs someone to vent to. Because he was talking about he's gonna beat up them and her. I was like, come on.
I think you said I'm about to, bro.
The funniest part was like I need,
bitch out.
the funniest part was like I need to handle them and her. That
nigga was tweaking, bro.
That nigga was tripping.
But you gotta imagine he was probably so interested in her, and his pride was just hurt so much. Like,
bro, he felt so disrespected, bro.
He probably didn't fuck, and like now I've been trying to fuck you for months, and you ain't let me fuck, and I take you to a party, and you let two random niggas fuck you.
I think that's the worst part. Like, I think if it was just some guy, he would have just taken the L. But the fact that she got a train ran of her, oh my goodness, bro.
That means
that's why I don't believe that story. That's too wild.
Yeah, bro, it's too wild.
That's definitely too wild.
But nah, listen.
But it's not impossible.
It is definitely possible, right? But like the thing that takes it up a notch is the fact that it's two niggas, right?
It's two niggas.
If it's just one, then it's like because okay, let me tell you, right? So I've been on both ends of this. So in the stream, I talked about like my first heartbreak, right? And we can all go through that if y'all want to. Y'all can give y'all's up. But this is my
we get impersonal.
So I actually got two. One is a little bit more. One is bad. One is like, one hurt me, but one like stabbed me in my chest. So I'll tell you the first one that stabbed me or that like hurt me. Okay, so. It was this girl, and like I had like you know when you got like play sisters and shit like that, right? So it was like I had play sister, and we was always like on the phone and shit. And y'all remember like the era of like three-way and shit, right? So we was always on three-way and shit with this other girl, okay? And so like my play sister, she introduced us to each other, right? So the girl, she stayed super far away. But like I seen her on like MySpace, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna get you. You just know you gonna be mine one day." So she was always telling me like, "Nah, like you too far." So fast forward a couple years, right? Like we still was cool, we still talking on three-way and shit, bro. I was walking in my parking garage, right? I was staying with my mama and shit. Yo, what's good, Naya? What's good?
What's up, Naya?
What's up?
What's up, bro? What's up? So
I'm sure.
I was staying with my mama and shit, right? And we're walking through the parking garage. I'm carrying the groceries. And above like the next floor, I see the girl.
Oh shit.
So I was like, and then she was like moving stuff in. So she moved right above me. Okay? Right above my apartment. And then I was like, I said her name, and then I was like, oh shit. And then so like I hurried up and I took the groceries inside, and then so she moved in like right above me. So like that whole summer we was just chilling, talking, getting to know each other a whole lot more. We finally like were able to see each other in the flesh. So, when girls be in high school and shit, they like to fuck with older niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So, this girl, like my play sister and shit, she was always at her house. So, they would just come down to my house. And they would just, like, be chilling. They would just be, like, they would literally sneak out and come down to my house. And then we would just be chilling, doing whatever. Talking, all of that good shit, right? So, like, she was trying to like preserve our friendship, so to say, right? But we were clearly attracted to each other. So there was like one night in particular where she came down and then she was like sleep in my bed. And so we was both sleep, cuddled up, and like, bro, we used to cuddle like damn near naked together, right? But she never let me hit ever. So then she just randomly, so like I woke up, right? I woke up and then she was awake, but I acted like I was still asleep. So she was like texting this nigga and shit. And then it was like this older nigga. He was like, he had already graduated and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my sister, my play sister, she was messing with like his homeboy or like, his best friend. So they was like, okay, cool. Like, let's do it like that. It's like a double date type shit. So like, bro, it was like 2 a.m. And then this bitch like tried to sneak out. Like, or no, she did. She thought that I was still asleep. And so she like, and it's like, bro, when you see somebody like think that they're doing something sneaky, but like you're watching them the whole fucking time. So like, you know what you're doing. Like you could see that they know what they're doing is fucking wrong, but they still do it anyway, right? And they act like it didn't happen. So like, she like snuck out and shit. And then like, I remember whenever they closed the door, bro, like, whenever you turn the knob so that it's not loud, and then like you just pull it softly, that's what she did. And then like after that, like we didn't talk for a minute, and like, bro, that shit fucking hurt my feelings because she fucked that nigga. She fucked that nigga in the car. And then I was just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, bro, you be coming down to my house, my mama be cooking for you and all of this shit. And like, we be, bro, literally.
Man, you know they don't care about none of that, bro.
Huh?
They don't care about the fact that your mom
they
did
don't.
They don't give a damn
They don't
about
give a fuck about none of that.
She's a whore.
So that was like the first. That was like the first, like that was the first kind of like example of like when I found out like these hoes really is for everybody, right? Bro, so then go ahead, Wallace.
Bro, after that fucking thread on Twitter today, bro.
Oh
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's you know what the crazy thing is? That's just normal, fam.
That's
not
normal.
Those aren't outlier situations, eh? That shit is normal.
Normal situation for a nigga to take a girl
that shit had me
sick,
bro. That shit had me sick.
Yes,
that's crazy, bro.
Bro, she talking about they took care of her. I was like, what the fuck?
Dustin, did you see the other thread, bro?
He's talking about this one thread where this chick had, bro.
Can somebody send me that? Is JD really in here or he just on some AK shit?
No, it was like talking about the thread with the girls like tell when he told niggas that you're sleeping, what were you really doing? Yeah, that's just common.
that thread had me sick, bro.
That shit is so normal.
Let me find this shit, bro. Nah, Dustin, it's gonna piss you off.
I thought somebody.
Let me ask this question.
What's up, Jay? What's good, bro?
If it's normal, why the fuck would you even bother dealing with women if that's just normal?
Because
what's the point?
Because bro, Jay, there is no security. Like there is none.
Then why bother dealing with women in the first place? Well, you know you gonna get
pussy.
My dick get hard.
Pussy.
I actually have a question to that one. I feel like at this point, because just the way time has changed, right? Because from when I was going up, right, I'm like 19, but I came from like a very traditional like Nigerian home. So sex and things like that, I realized over time as you see through social media, it's now less. It's now the thing now. Everyone is doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all understand what I mean. And I feel like at this point in time, it's just a gamble. At this point, you don't know if the person you're with is cheating, and there's so many ways to cheat now. I feel like at this point, you just gotta find the person. You have to have faith that they respect you enough not to do that.
Right.
And if they don't respect you,
not even respect, bro. It's literally.
Man, I can't even imagine
bro.
I can't imagine just going into a relationship with somebody and then having to assume this person's gonna cheat on me.
Hold on, Jay.
You should already assume that, bro. There's no reason why
Dustin,
you should not.
I just sent you the thread, bro.
But what kind of life is that? What kind of life do you want to
bro?
live?
Jay, thank you.
Why the fuck would you live like that?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But Jay, not everyone's going around saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna fuck a bunch of hoes." Some niggas
no, but that is my point.
Because I understand what Naya's talking about.
If you're looking for like actual commitment, bro, it's cooked. I'm sorry, it's very unserious.
Nah, bro.
I don't know about that.
That's a fucking terrible mindset, bro.
It's not impossible.
I think it's. No, I think it's possible to. I think even though the thread is there, I think there's what's on Twitter isn't the whole world. I still
That's what
think
I'm
that
saying.
a lot of women are still out there who are great women,
I'm talking about in the
respectable women.
real world.
I still
man,
there are
in the real world.
But
I
that
know, yeah,
I was
I know.
I was
I'm
gonna
talking
tell you
about-
I was gonna tell you there's tons of high quality
knowing
women
women
out
real
there. I'm just saying on an average basis, you're not gonna find that. It's just harder. It's harder.
Yeah,
it's harder.
Nah, I don't. I feel like this shit is. They feel like they capping.
I think it's
Read the
I feel like
bro.
they capping.
Look,
Because every single DM is
Dustin,
like I've had the
they
best
being
dick of my
dead
life.
ass.
Like, nah, bro.
They being dead ass.
Nah, Dustin.
Nah,
Like some of,
I don't believe it.
okay. So look, let me just touch on what Jay said, right? So Jay, you're saying if we have it in our minds or we have it in our heads, like you can't trust somebody, right? Or you can't you gotta assume that people are gonna do you wrong. Like that's why
Do you wrong? You gotta assume people are gonna do them. They're
Yeah,
not really,
yeah.
The thing is, you
They're
gotta
gonna do
understand
them.
this, bro. You can't take, like, I don't know. This is something I learned. You can't really take what somebody else doing to you so personal. Like you gotta look at what they're doing. Are they doing this shit to you? Or are they doing it for them?
I don't agree with that quietly because like listen, bro. It's a certain level of respect and it's a certain level of like, okay, so if quietly you telling me that if y'all been fucking right for like 6 months, okay, and y'all are like still courting each other, like you're still courting her, but like you want some, or y'all have kind of like mutually agreed that like y'all the only ones that y'all dealing with and shit, right? And then she and then she go against the grain, like you doing right by her, right? Like y'all, you're only fucking her, you're only dating her, you're only really entertaining her because like you kind of see that like, okay, she's somebody good, she's somebody I could like potentially want to build with, okay? So then she go against the grain, right? She go against the grain for whatever fucking reason. Maybe you didn't fucking cook the food the right way, or maybe you didn't take her to this fucking restaurant where she wanted to go. Like you whatever that is, right? And then she go against the grain and she fuck another nigga behind your back, right?
Behind my back,
yeah.
Betrayal.
And then she tells you that she did that like 2 months later. Like, bro, you shouldn't. I don't think that it's customary practice to like expect somebody to do that, especially if you've already.
Okay, no. What you're saying is right. You should. The thing is, this is the whole thing about should, bro. It's not really about should because this is reality, and in reality, this shit happens. My thing is this: I'm not expecting it, but I am not surprised, bro. I hear stories nowadays, and I'm just like, I'm literally not. It's not surprised. It's like It's not something that I wouldn't expect a person to do because I've seen the dark side of human nature, fam. This shit is crazy.
It be scary to me, bro, because I be seeing like girls like that I know have boyfriends be flirting or looking at me and other niggas, and I be like, if that was my girl, that shit would kind of piss me off. Even that shit would piss me off if I know my girl, and that's just like the bare minimum. Girls be at work or other places doing way fouler shit than that. You know what I'm saying? But
there's
like,
this girl that just started working at my job. She got her nigga's name tatted right on her chest, right? Like, and just she talks about him all the time, but she talks to every nigga up there all the time, bro. Like, I can't imagine, like, nah, bro, that's just crazy to me. That's just
I don't know,
crazy.
like. I'm kind of quietly now. I would say we're on the same wavelength where it's like I don't necessarily walk out there like, oh no, everyone's gonna do me harm. Like I don't walk around.
I'm not walking around. I'm not even opposed to it.
Yeah, I simply have the information and I work with it. I understand what's going on, so I can choose to not turn the console on or play by the rules or bend the rules. It's that simple. So I don't walk around, like, oh. Every bitch fucking like 30 other people and blah blah yada yada. It just is what it is. I just adhere to reality. If I take an L, I'll chalk it up. I missed the last shot. We lost the game. I go home, come back in the next game and try better. That's all it is.
I just want to touch on that because I feel like that.
But see, I don't want to play the game at all. My bad, bro. I don't want to play the game at all.
You don't want to play the game right now.
No, I don't want to play the game at all, bro. Because I feel like, all right, I'm 27, bro. Why the fuck are we still got to play games? Like, if why can't it be? And I know this is like naive, right? In reality, because they were just talking about reality versus, you know what I'm saying? And this is reality.
What we would like it to be.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's
But
nothing.
why can't it be like,
it to be?
I'm interested in you. You interested in me? Let's see what it's about. Why can't it just be that? Why I gotta be like?
This
I
is the
gotta play
craziest
this.
thing.
mind game or this do this shit or do
well,
that.
well, I'm kind of right there with Dustin.
Matt.
Go ahead.
I wish, because I really want to say this. I wish it could be like that, bro. Because like I honestly, me as a person, I could be monogamous. I personally don't believe in marriage. I could be like monogamous, be with one person, right? So that I'm for you, you for me. Like we interested in each other. Let's rock out and not betray each other. I could do that. But
not betray each other.
If you go into it without any kind of defense or knowing what you're like actually up against, you kind of have to play to survive.
Nobody wants to be looking. Nobody wants to look like a fool.
Nobody wants to look like a fool. It's not even looking like a fool. It's just like you will get torn to shreds because you're going into it for these pure reasons, but it's so greasy out here. It's ridiculous, fam. It's actually crazy.
Well,
I feel like most dudes end up being forced to play these games. And if you're lucky enough to have to like dodge it and you always found good girls and you've been with maybe one girl since you've been in high school or something like that and it worked out for you, there are outliers. Stuff like that can happen. But if you're a normal person, I feel like most dudes get this bad rep because most dudes start off like how you would like it to be, like how I would like it to be. You would like to be a nice dude. Then you get finessed. You get that feeling. You touch that stove, it's hot. All it takes is one time. Everybody tell you the stove is hot, but you got to touch it yourself. And bro, it's hot, man. That's like hurt. I'm about to get burnt again.
I know. Wallace was trying to say something.
I feel like the most important thing, like let's say, like we're like dudes, right? And some of us are gonna have kids one day, right? I think the most important thing, let's say, I would teach my son is that I wouldn't say every single girl you're gonna date is gonna fuck you over. Women are evil, but I would just tell him to be careful and to understand that you might run into people who are gonna treat you that way. Basically, I'm gonna prep him and let him understand that it could happen, but that means it's always going to happen. So, like on Jay's point, I don't think my son should be going around with the idea that all women are evil, that every single woman is going to cheat on him. But he needs to be able to understand, and the situation happens, he doesn't let his emotions take over. He doesn't like try to beat up her and the guy. He should just take in the situation, accept it, take the L, and then just keep it pushing and try to do better and find someone better. I feel like that's the best way to truly do it. Because like on the guy in the tweet, he was saying he's gonna fight them, and he fought them. He lost. And had to take the fucking bus home because they knocked his head out. So I feel like if he was taught better,
he had knocked out by two naked niggas.
That was just terrible judgment on his part.
Yeah,
he should have never even been up there. He should have never even been up there.
Swinging.
I feel like
Dick swinging, bro.
I feel like if he was taught better, and let's say his dad told him, "Hey, that shit gonna happen. You take it on the chin. You keep on going." If that happened to him, let's say if that was me, I would have got in the car. I would have driven over to my homie. I would have started fucking crying in the car or crying with my homie. But at that point, you just take the L. You don't try to make the situation worse than it is. You don't try to put yourself in a horrible situation.
I'm sending him out here armed because I do not want my son. If it's my son, I gotta let him know how it really is out here. I will let him know, like, this is how we would like it to be, but this is the actual real world out here, fam. I'm not gonna have my son thinking that this is a fairy tale because
you know what I'm saying?
I agree, because sometimes that happens to girls a lot.
Okay,
girls aren't taught.
But wait. We gotta kind of like dial it back, right? So I'm with y'all. Like quietly, we done had plenty of conversations like this, right? Where it's like I know what you can do to me, so it's not that I expect it, but I'm just like, cool. If it happens, it happens.
I'm never saying you should expect it because I think you should go into things with like optimism, but you got to tread that line of optimism and naivete, and then you have to also be armed. You got to know what's about to come to you so you can know how to respond to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to, I feel like most dudes is in jail. I'm pretty sure if you ask most dudes that's in jail, like 60% of them probably in jail some kind of way because of the way they handle some interaction or altercation or situation dealing with a woman.
Well, yeah, because 90%, bro, 90% of
respond to it.
90% of like fights between men, the root of it, if you circle all the way back to it, right, and you find the root, it's a woman.
I will
That's
never
actually-
understand
that's
that
actually-
though.
that's actually
I will never understand fighting another man for a woman. I would never
I agree.
understand that.
Well,
I think
no. It doesn't even have to. Oh, okay. So perfect example. What I'm gonna say, right, is y'all remember that video that was going around when them dudes were fighting at the football game?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
And a girl to the cup. You talking about?
Oh, you talking about that
right,
black dude?
Right? Nah, not that black dude, not that one. But that's a good that's a good example. That's a good example too, Bal. But nah, I'm talking about like whenever the girl throws the cup, right, and then the guy that got hit with the drink thinks that it's the dude that's behind him, and nobody really knows who threw the cup, but they just start fighting. And it's because she didn't stay in a fucking woman's place and just let men handle.
Oh, whoa.
No. I'm not.
You took a left turn, huh?
Nah. She didn't stay in a woman's place and let niggas handle their problem. So it's just like that woman that was that got her husband knocked the fuck out.
He got laid out, bro.
She tried to cash. She tried to cash a check she couldn't cash, and he had to pay for it.
And he had to pay for it.
A lot of them get their man. He might not be about that life.
But see, what niggas don't understand though is I feel like when you got a girl and some shit happens where it's confrontation, niggas be going to their ego more than like you supposed to be worried about your girl's safety first.
It's fragile pride.
And you forget you supposed to go to your girl's safety. If it's some shit about to pop up, my girl need to go get in the car and she need to go get away. She needs to be away from the situation before I even engage anything further past that. I gotta make sure she's safe. I can't be trying to be Mr. Tough guy in front of her. And she's still, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta.
Yeah, I feel like she's a spark, but then whatever happens after,
but
it's something else.
It's kind of levels to it though, right? Because like women want to feel protected, and so like women love to see like whether they admit it or not, women like to see they nigga fight. Women like to see they nigga get a little rowdy. Not with
that's
them.
not all. Some girls actually.
No, I
don't like that shit.
But I'm saying they want to feel protected. Like at the root.
Yeah, the protected part. So what you're saying is like getting her out of there, making sure she get the safety.
Yeah,
first
that's protection.
Like, that's probably the best
like she'll see me get she'll see me defend her, but when I see that it's about to go to another level, she needs to get up out of there.
Yeah.
Like if it's about to get physical or it's about to get, I need to get her out of there.
I agree to a certain extent. Right? Like, I mean, but let's go back to it, right? Where it's like I think some women need to literally just shut up whenever two men are like engaging with each other.
This nigga Matt is wild.
Nah, bro. Val,
you guys are too used to this soft ad. He's not saying anything crazy. He's
bro. That
look, somebody can clip that. Somebody can clip that, and that make this sound so crazy.
They could clip it. It could definitely sound crazy, but that's why you gotta go watch the whole video for context.
But you know they're not gonna watch the.
Nah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, I'm not saying anything wrong. So what I'm saying is, like that white lady, right? That got her husband beat the fuck up for no reason. That nigga was sitting down minding his business.
Bro, that was me. The moment we get in that car, I'm pimp slapping her.
Bro, she was popping off at the mouth. She was popping off at the mouth, saying all of this shit, and then she slapped this dude. Bro, what do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah, but it's I still blame
that one was 100% her fault. That was definitely her
bro.
I still
blame the worst thing is that shit.
Wait. Why you blame him?
No, I blame him because he knew.
Oh, my bad.
I'm saying I just blame him because I feel like however long he been dealing with that girl, it's not the first time he's seen behavior like that. So he's dealt with that behavior.
Dustin, you saying that you blame the husband
to a degree?
Yeah, I blame because he's accepted that because he know if that's your wife, you know what type of person your wife is.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
He has enabled her.
And you know what? To speak on what Dustin said, right? Like that nigga literally was watching the game, bro. He wasn't looking up at that interaction at all. Like that nigga didn't care, and that's fucked up.
That nigga was just vibing, trying to enjoy the
game.
Yeah.
And his
my problem with when a lot of women do stuff like that is like everybody in here, if we're talking, we understand that if civil discourse fails, there's a low level chance that we gotta fight. You know, me and Matt get into it, we might have to box. It is what it is. But women honestly have that shield where it's like, yeah, they know a nigga could hit you, but he's gonna get in a lot more trouble than you are gonna get, regardless of what happened.
Probably not.
So that's why they always act that way, which is why I don't like when they do that shit. Where it's like, yo, I will let you fight. Go fight him. I'm not fighting. I'll watch you. I'm not a great person. That's
why I be
if you do something different, I will watch you. No, cash the check. Go ahead. Big and bad, right?
The chicks I work with, because I be telling the chicks I work with, because they be saying like shit to each other. I be like, bro, y'all be saying shit to each other that men won't even say, because that shit will go to another level. Like men have to do a certain respect when talking to each other, because we know that shit could go. But y'all be saying shit that be crazy to each other. Like women just different, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. Like women, bro. When women like be talking, when they be going at it, oh no, bro.
They definitely be knowing how to talk crazy as fuck.
They like, bro. Women know how to cut you with their words. Like they'll say some crazy, like like that, bro. Like, fam, why are you bringing up the fact that your friend, okay, this is your friend, why are you bringing up the fact that she got abortions, bro? Why?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit's crazy.
I know someone did that.
Why is that even on the table? Why is that even on the table, bro? Like, some things just should not be said. Like,
I've seen two girls argue and just casually throw around, that's why you got raped. Like girls have no they don't hold back. They don't hold back when it comes to arguing.
And they'll still be friends the next day, or quote unquote friends the next day.
Yeah.
Oh no, because whenever they get back to being friends, they're definitely like talking shit about each other all the time.
Oh boy, they talking shit they talking shit to each other, to their other friends. They might they might even set her up. You know, they might do all of this other, like, bro, women have such fragile friendships, bro. It is actually terrible.
Okay, so let me ask
women.
Let me ask you this.
Women have no honor. That's the problem.
Let me ask you this, Matt, because this sounds like we shouldn't have women. Can you tell me an example of some stand-up shit you seen a woman do that you're not related to?
Some stand-up shit that I've seen a woman do that I'm not related to?
Yeah, or romantically involved with.
Okay. Okay. What I'll say that I've seen like multiple women do, and this is just a part of like their motherly instincts, right? Is like whenever there's like a kid that's unattended, like if it's a woman that's like really, like with that, like that she's on that type of time, she'll like watch that kid like it's her kid. And like be trying to.
That's the thing that tell me some stand-up shit. He goes to a woman being a mother, motherly.
Nah, for real, like, bro,
like most of us when we're growing up, that's what we see, though. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I grew up, a lot of the women in my life that I grew up with, like, 'cause I'm Muslim, right? And I would go to mosque, and some of the women in there, I hated, because some of them were like disrespectful to my mom and shit. But then some of them were really nice. Some of them were like the people who would take care of the kids, and then you could see how they would treat every kid basically like it was their own. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
And I've seen a woman have a dude call her out on like the sexual shit they did together, and she didn't say a word the whole time. Like, she didn't try to call him out. She just like left the situation alone. Like, and to me, that's some real shit, because I feel like that's what a man's supposed to do. Like, a woman's to be the one that be saying some, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's some shit I've seen. Yeah, like, but like, even when the niggas are some bullshit and you can still play him, but you just keep it solid all the way, not for him, but just because off the strength of being a solid person, that's some solid shit.
I've seen, I had this friend, or you said I can't be like related to him, like I can't have a personal relationship with him.
Well, they can be your friend, but they can't be like your sister or your mom or your aunt or some shit like that, or they can't be like a girlfriend. But they can be a friend though. They can be a friend.
So I had a friend. We was like at the mall, and then we was driving. We were in the mall. Like, we seen somebody that she knew, and then when we're leaving the mall, like she seen him walking, and he had stayed at the mall to watch a movie, and he stayed pretty late, but like we knew where that nigga stayed at, or she knew where he stayed at, and she knew that it was like super fucking far, and then she like offered to take him home. Now, I mean, if you kind of like think about it, I don't think that she would have offered to take him home if I wouldn't have been in the car with her.
Yeah,
but
because it's still a nigga.
Yeah, because it's still a nigga, and it was like it was almost 1:00 in the morning, but it was still the fact that like she even like thought to do that.
Yeah, that's dope.
I've definitely seen women do like good things, right? And we're not shitting on women because like we're not shitting on women. Like I got plenty of women in my life that I know are good stand-up women and that deserve to have rings on their fingers and that are gonna have rings on their fingers. You know?
I feel like we was going crazy. Then one nigga said women ain't got no honor. I was like, damn, we going crazy.
Oh, that was me. That was me, right? So back in March, one of my boss, basically his wife is a clinical therapist, and I like picking her brain. And at one point when I was talking with her, she basically had asked me two questions, like, what's a word you wouldn't associate with men? And what do you think is the most common answer, right? So, like, I can't remember what I said, but most women that come to her in her practice, they say dependable. They don't think men are dependable. And then when she asked me the opposite, I said women have no honor. They're unhonorable. The answer that she usually gets is accountability. They're not accountable. So she actually was like, I've never heard somebody say that. And why do you say that? And I'm like, well, I've seen them do a lot of really twisted and dishonest stuff from way back in the day, from like the 7th grade, maybe even a little bit earlier, where like we talked a little bit about the fake friendships and like I remember the first time I saw that, I'll never forget the first time, like, oh my goodness, like they hugged and they talked and walked away like fucking bitch, and like, wait, what's happening?
Yes.
Like what the hell just like that blew
that is
my
super
mind
common.
the first time it happened, right? Common. And the reason why I never really had the same, like I'll be completely transparent. I would say, unlike most people, I'm probably on the opposite side of the spectrum, where a lot of guys have like the halo effect and think girls are sugar and spice and everything nice. I'm on the other side because I had been on that dark side of the coin where like I'm in high school, I'm not shit. All I do is go to play soccer, skip class, and chase girls. That's all I do. You have a good man at home. Sometimes some of them were engaged, good boyfriend, yada yada. You're fucking me. Why? I ain't shit. I have no money. Right. I've been on that side so many times where they have a good man, fiance, whatever at home. I'm like, bro, I like that level of honor and trust. I never believed in them. They don't have any code either. So I just to me, they're not honorable.
I do want to, if I can, just preference that this is specifically in relation to the dating aspect. I think it's good that you had the empowerment for the women, because it's good. Because I mean, where would we be without women? We wouldn't be here. That's the good part. Like, there's all respect to women, but aside from that part, I'm like, when we talk about specifically dating, because I think like me and Hemmings are on the same wavelength. Like this shit is cutthroat. I don't have the same. I respect them, but once I'm in this sphere, it's more like you out in the wilderness, the jungle. It's like eat or be eaten, kind of. That's how I feel like the frame of our generation is right now.
But I never absolve men quietly. Men have gotten weak. Women are incredible as fuck, but men are weak and effeminate and lost as hell. I can't stand them. They make me sick.
It's really ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like
I don't absolve anybody. I hold everybody accountable. I don't care if you're a transgender zebra. I'm holding you accountable for your actions.
I feel like at this point, you have a lot of women doing crazy shit. We also have to look at the man who allowed and who basically encouraged the women to do these crazy shit.
Like, it's not just the women.
Yeah, like we get
I think it's this generation. Like we have
the mindset.
We have. It's basically the paradox of choice, right? That's what we got. Like, we have so many options available to us at abundance. It's hard. It's like going on Netflix.
And the world is so open. You know what someone in Miami is doing.
Nothing. You don't watch nothing because there's so many things you can watch. So let's say you had a relationship with somebody maybe 30 years ago. Y'all was going through a little rough patch. Y'all might have worked it out and continued to have a great marriage, and that would have worked out. But nowadays, as soon as the person that you with do something that you don't like, if you a girl and you halfway decent, let's say you attractive,
You
got a decent, you already got 30, 40, maybe even 100 different dudes in the DMs. Now, if you're a dude, you got to work a little harder, but you still have the options out there.
Bro,
people don't want to put that work in, I feel like, in this day and age, because why should I? I don't have to.
No, quietly.
That is like 100%
That's how I
correct,
feel,
bro, because like bro, when you were going through something like quietly said, like with a partner or something, right? Like y'all kind of had to sit there and like work that shit out, bro. But like now, like people and it's not just women, it's men as well. We take we want to go get like instant
gratification.
Instant gratification. We want to go get validation from another source because we feel like our partner is like putting us down, or we feel like our partner isn't like making us feel as good as we normally feel. So we want to go get that shit from somewhere else. So you may go so you may go post a selfie on fucking Instagram, and then you know that you're a good looking guy. You know that you can you know that you got people following you that are gonna boost your head up. So you go post a good selfie, and then shit, maybe 2 or 3 hours later, you got somebody in your DMs talking about, oh shit, who you looking good for? You know, and
hey big head,
and yeah, hey big head, like all of that shit. And then like the women, like quietly said, bro, like fam, I don't think that you can. I don't think that there's like many women in this world that have social media that do not have a nigga in their DMs telling them good morning. Like
at least one.
She gotta be.
She could even be half. She could be a. Bro, like if you want to do a
thing,
she could be a snore.
She could at all.
You know what's crazy about that too? I that shit will turn into a bad person. You know why? I kind of understand it. When I was doing my Tinder experiment, I was trying to apply some knowledge that I learned. I was doing something. I just had like 6'1" in my bio, and I didn't do nothing. I'm not 6'1", I'm 6 feet. But anyways, I'll just set some shit out, and I'm like, wait a minute. I woke up, and I have all of these things, and it's like all these things in my message already. I haven't left bed yet, and I'm like, this would turn me into a bad person. I don't gotta do nothing. I just gotta exist, and they're throwing shit at me. I'm like, all right, now I kind of understand. But just to harping back real quick to what you're saying earlier about like people not wanting to put the work in. My biggest problem with the victimhood mindset is that if everything around you is wrong except you, you're not going to work on yourself, bro. You're just going to stay there because nothing's wrong with you. It's the world, it's this, the patriarchy, whatever the hell it is. If you don't take accountability for the things in your life, you'll never do the self-improvement. You'll never work. You'll never do introspection. I can't stand people like that, where it's like, oh, love your curves and no, you're fat. Go to the gym. Eat less, move more. Eat better. Like, go to the gym. Stop trying to be accepted for being 300 fucking pounds. Go to the fucking gym. I'm tired. I have no more niceness for you guys. Nothing but tough love is what I have for people now. I'm tired of this shit. I'm not babying you, not holding your hand. Go deal with it or suffer.
Because I feel like at this point, we're at a point now where people, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't work on themselves anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you get in a relationship, shit goes bad.
Once you're in a relationship, right?
There's no introspection anymore.
Happens to most dudes. Still happens to most. It happened to me before. I was in 2 serious long-term relationships. You get to a relationship, all the fun stuff that you was doing beforehand, you stop doing as much because you with this person now. Now you having a good time. You are infatuated. That's what I'm saying. It's not the girl. It's that sometimes you just get into it and you just get head over heels and you stop doing the stuff that you used to do. You stop being the same person that you used to be. You know what I'm saying? You always have to take care of yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Not to be selfish, but I just feel like, especially with that and with this dating, bro, you kind of, the way it is to me right now, just have fun. You know, I mean, like, I don't know, man. Like, it's crazy.
I want to ask you guys this real quick, right? Because this is something that I believe in a lot. I never really thought about it until maybe like March. But if I, in the span of like a year, let's say I have 5 different partners and they all fucking hit me, like physically abuse me, at one point do I take accountability to the fact that I keep fucking choosing these type of people? I'm not saying like, yo, it's cool. Like, they were wrong for hitting me. Very well, fine. But do I not have to take accountability for the fact that I keep choosing women like that? That's my fucking problem with a lot of people. I don't care if the percentage of blame pie is like 12%. 12% still goes to you. You're not blameless. Fix up.
Agree. Because I feel like there's a lot of people who date bad women. There's a lot of women who date bad men. but you also have to understand where are you finding these people. They're not just coming to you randomly.
When you meet somebody, you don't actually meet them. The first time you meet somebody, you meet their representative. You meet them a little bit later. The person that when you first meet, you're not really meeting them. You just meeting
you'll meet
them,
you're
meeting the person they want to show you.
You'll meet them in 3 months.
That's why I be telling people when you first meet people, even when you first meet them, if you just pay attention to them when they're not talking or when they're doing other shit, you can see like a little peek into who they are. But we ignore that shit because either we want to fuck or we lonely and want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like we ignore the like red flag.
That is absolutely true.
That is 100% the true. Like I'm right there with that. And I think that when it comes to the accountability, this kind of goes a little into my whole thing, the whole marriage stuff and like keeping your word and the whole honorable. I think that's a good word to use. It's like, let's say, and I've used this example a bunch of times, right? You're the guy. You're in a relationship. Boom, you got the girl. You make plans. Now you tired as hell. Like you really like been going through it. It's been a really tough week. So that day you're like, you know what? I want to cancel. I know we're supposed to do this later, but I had a long week. I'm tired. If you say that to her, oh my God, you don't keep your word. You're supposed to be a man. You don't do the things you say you do. It's a big issue. But if it's flipped and she tells you that same thing, you just got to eat that. And if you don't eat it and you complain or you protest to it, she'll just hit you with so I can't change my mind. Girls have the luxury of being able to just change their mind, which they should be able to. But the fact of knowing that somebody could just change their mind, how can you take this?
But see, it's
serious.
It's double standards on both sides. That like it's some shit that they gotta eat, and it's some shit that we gotta eat.
That I agree with 100%. This is a conversation I have with my best friend all the time, where I'm like, you have to understand that there's just certain parts of life and certain avenues and places where it's better to be a man or advantageous to be a man.
Yeah.
Likewise,
it's better to be a man. We have each have perks that works.
Y'all know my rule. Y'all know my rule of thumb, and what I say as far as this is that men and women equally or both equally in benefit from.
Double standards.
From double standards, or benefit and suffer from double standards.
That is true. I can agree with that because, like, they say privilege is invisible to those that have it. Like I remember I told you a little bit in Spaces. Like one thing I didn't realize was how important them feeling safe with you was. Because if I'm in the middle of nowhere at 3 a.m., I don't feel like I'm in danger. I'm not worried about getting kidnapped or some shit like that. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I'm not worried about that.
Right.
I didn't even know what the pink tag stuff my friend was telling me about. Where like. They get less grams in their deodorant and shit, but they're paying more for the same product. Sometimes they buy men's shit. That's why like shit like that. So like I didn't know about none of that. I'm not paying attention to that shit. And a lot of the beauty stuff is marketed towards them, from anti-aging cream to shampoo to whatever the fuck, right? So like they're constantly being bombarded with these kind of things to uphold honestly an insane beauty standard. Women are being held to an insane beauty standard. Honestly, it's fucking crazy. So
that is also true.
But I mean, they kind of do that, but they kind of do that to themselves too, because with all of the lash techs, the makeup artists, the like the nail techs, so on and so forth. They give these people jobs, or they give these people the capacity to have these jobs, to create these jobs, because they have such a high demand for it. Like, imagine if a woman was just like, man, fuck it, I'm not gonna go get my nails done.
But then I think that's like a normal thing, because like as like dudes have things that they do that fucking like fucking I got hair, fucking I get my fucking hair done or some shit. Niggas like tattoos and motherfuckers. It's just something that they use to make they like it. You know what I just thought about too though? I think
the image that society portrays, like I feel like. You know how you do your everyday shit like that we all do, whether you go to work every day, you go to gym every day, you hop in streams or whatever. Women got their shit that they do every day. They go to work every day, they go do this, blah, blah, blah. But it'd be that one time where like you get on the scene or you going out to do some shit where you may get caught up trying to like, and it's just like a random ass thought that I didn't put too much thought into. But like where I feel like you kind of like fall into that trap of what's being portrayed all the time. Like every time you pick up your phone, what you seeing on social media, or you know what I'm saying, or the music you listen to all the time. So like you may just be by yourself or with your circle most of your year, But the times that you do step out or you do go, like you may fall into that trap and do some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of chicks that I work with, like I know them. They just go home and go to sleep and go to work most of the time.
That's fair. I would say this, like, I've always understood, especially with Instagram, because Instagram is the one that's really messing up a lot of people's psyche.
I don't use it at all,
especially young people. But you see,
it's terrible.
I will admit that at a much younger age, I had that problem where they say comparison is the thief of joy to some degree. Like I had that problem for maybe a year to some degree, because when I was like 18, 19, people were doing some at rollies and shit. I'm like, what? Am I living wrong? Like, you know, so like, but I've always understood that stuff is highlights, man. It's like it's the best days, it's the best moments. And if you're quote unquote down bad, that's for sympathy. Serotonin and dopamine hits to make you feel better. Like Matt said earlier, you know, you might post a nice selfie with a fresh cut just to feel a little bit better later, right? So that's never been really real to me. So it's kind of, so for me, like, I honestly wish that some people could kind of get that, but some of them, they're so caught up in it. And then the one that's crazy to me really is TikTok. They be watching TikTok and just rotting their brains, yo.
I agree. I feel like at this point, people are just so hooked onto social media and what social media tells them. What social media tell them, hey, you gotta be look at this certain way. They follow social media models. Hey, my butt has to be that big. Oh, my butt's not that big. I'm gonna make it bigger. And so, like, they take 5% of what the actual world is and what they assume they have to look like, men and women, and then they take that and then put that onto themselves. But I feel like at this point, people just need to realize that you should just accept who you are and try to make what you are currently just better. If you think you're not, oh my goodness, my body's not fit enough. Instead of let's say if you want to do surgery or do something like that to help fix your body, that's perfectly fine. But I still feel at the same point, you should try to do, like, for example, me, right? I'm going to the gym. I'm doing it poorly, but I'm starting to go to the gym because I want a better body. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it is up to me and my decision on how I want to look. You know what I'm saying? Because before I started going to college, right? I didn't give a fuck about how I looked. If I got a haircut once every 3 months, I got a haircut. So I didn't really care how I looked. But then my sister, who cares more how she looks and stuff like that, right? She's basically forced me to then basically better myself. And I've come to a realization that if you want to better yourself, it starts with you. It starts with what you want to do. You can't allow other people, you can't allow social media to tell you how you should look. Because once you do that, you're going to keep on trying to follow the new trends. You're going to spend money on things you don't need. You're going to try doing these all things. At the end of the day, you're just going to be left with nothing.
And I'm glad to hear you saying that, because one thing that I tell a lot of people, that I'm gonna circle back to your point real quick about the gym, is that the discipline that you learn is transferable to other parts of life. It's not just about being in good shape. It's
you learn so much from the gym,
and you learn so much about yourself when you push yourself to your physical limits and beyond. You learn so much about yourself. Like these things are transferable skills that you can apply to like your corporate work or whatever, school, whatever the case may be. So you can actually hone that discipline. This is why I tell people it's important to have something like martial arts or something, because they teach you certain mantras and beliefs and stuff like that. That's why I think all those things are very important. Like with all my friends, they do a lot of martial arts or like yoga and shit. Like they're mad spiritual or whatever. But it comes with a lot of good life lessons that you can apply to other parts of your life. So you should do that. But yeah, like you need to be like I honestly I have no swag. When people start talking about Christian Dior and Balenciaga, I am lost. I'm literally the hello, fellow youth. Hello, kids. Like, what you're talking about. I have no idea what's going on. I'm wearing Fruit of the Loom, white tees that cost me like $5. I got 10 for like $5. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm rocking.
I mean, let me just interject real quick, right? So, like, just because niggas be wearing designer and shit, that don't necessarily mean that they got swag.
I was just thinking that.
Because, like, bro, I be seeing niggas be dressing and they be like having all of this designer and shit. I didn't know that. They be having designer and shit on, but like, bro, just cause you got that on, like that don't mean nothing, bro. Cause I'd rather go spend, you know, instead of spending $400 on a shirt, I'd rather go spend $400 and go get me a couple of different outfits, a couple of different, you know, pieces of clothing, and then I like mix and match and put that shit together.
I can put on a black tee and some sweats and some New Balances and be swagged out, like just off the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
I think what Naya's talking about is that there are people out there who, let's say the Supreme shirts that are worth $100 for a fucking shirt. People buy into that because they think it will give them swag. They think it'll give them what other people have.
It's like status. It's like status.
It's basically clout and status. They want that, but they don't realize that it's not what you need. Clout is important in certain aspects of your life, but you shouldn't be living for clout. You shouldn't be fiending for it. There are people who come on Instagram, social media every single day, seeing other people. Oh my goodness, she has this type of hair. Oh my goodness, he has this type of lifestyle. I want that, and they do that, but they don't realize sometimes it's not good for you. Like people like who want to be rap, like for example, I think we all understand that even though rap culture is good, there are certain negative aspects to it, and certain negative aspects that young men they see these rappers do things, then they portray that image because they want to be that same thing. But sometimes they have to realize that what they're seeing is not always true. They want to be, they're out here doing drugs with their friends because of peer pressure and shit like that. And what they need to realize is that it's not good for you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, weed is the perfect example, right? So like, everybody, I remember everybody wanted to be like Wiz. Everybody wanted to be smoking weed. Wanted to be smoking gas and shit.
Niggas had the camo pants, polo socks.
Yeah, like they had. All
I had
that.
the camo
But
pants,
like, bro. You know,
and the chucks.
You know
and
what
the
made
socks
it?
And the glasses.
You know
that
what was
nigga
so
Wiz
bad?
had a run, bro.
Bro, you know what was so bad about all of that though, and what's still so bad about all of that?
Yo, Wiz's run is actually
niggas
undefeated
be smoking,
if you think about it.
A lot of niggas be smoking booth. A lot of niggas be smoking terrible weed. But they throw a bunch of it in the backwood, and it's all about the aesthetic to a lot of niggas, bro. It's not even like fam. Listen, bro. If you smoke weed, if that's your get up, then do that, bro. Like do that and manage that. Don't try to be rolling blunts the size of Lil Baby, bro. Lil Baby gets 100K
exotic shit
per feature, or a million a feature or something like that now, right? Like bro, you're not in that nigga's tax bracket.
Niggas don't be having reliable income and be trying to have fat blunts like Lil Baby.
Bro, like you don't even buy weed by like the pound, bro. You be sitting up here buying eights. Like,
and to be fair, Lil Baby shouldn't be smoking the blunts that fat either.
Nah,
there's no need.
Nah, he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be either. But the fact that the fact that he does, it's all about it's about the aesthetic. It's about the rap aesthetic, all of that shit.
So he has the money. He can do what he wants. But I feel like to say it's like a cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Baby, like let's say rappers, right? They finally get the money. You finally get the bag. You finally get the hoes. You get the bitches. And then once you start doing that, you grew up on Future. Now you're out here. You're fucking everything you see. Now you're having baby mamas. And at the same time, you're still portraying the image of, oh, I got money, hoes, and shit. Then the next kid coming up sees you does the same thing. And it just becomes a cycle over and over.
Whoa. That's not. Whoa. I have some disagreements there because I like that kind of music and I like listening to that kind of stuff and I like.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's everybody. I'm not saying it's everybody.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say it's not on the artist and all that. It's
it's not the artist's fault.
Because I think that I personally am not too big a fan of social media. I like Twitter because I could stay up with anime and manga stuff, and a lot of my friends are on there, so it's nice to see. But that's the only thing that I use, and I literally only interact with people I know from the community specifically, or people I actually know, and anime and manga stuff, like movies and Drake stuff, workouts. I keep my world for what I want to see so small. So I think that more so than telling people to not use social media, I would say don't use Instagram, but people going to use Instagram, right? I think it's just people need to be taught how to manage their time and their use of social media.
It's not even using social media. It's like, how do you use social media and believe like the shit that's on social media? That's my thing. Like niggas be believing the shit that's
what I'm saying. People were just so into it so much that
this shit entertainment to me.
It is exactly. It's entertainment. But some people really like. So I'm pretty sure social media has destroyed people's relationships for things like, hey, when are we taking a trip to Paris? Or how come we never lounged out in Mexico on the beach? They doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's a plenty of that has happened, and it's like people don't understand that.
A lot of people go on vacations and be miserable the whole time just because they pull out their phone and take a picture of the scenery.
You'll see somebody with a nice engagement who been flown to Paris, but they've been with this dude when he had nothing, when he was homeless and managed to get a scholarship, and she stayed with him all through school. But you just got with this guy, but he's supposed to do the same thing. People don't know no backstory. You only see someone's one moment. and you just assume you know everything about these people's lives.
Not context.
I think that is good to use if you have a platform, if you're doing content, if you're doing music, if you're like if you got clothes, stuff like that. Then of course, I think you should have social media because you can use it to get more attention to the things that you're doing. At that point, yes, clout does matter. Certain things do matter. There's just not necessarily that clout matters, but just more eyes on what you're doing is. I think it helps if you're doing something and a lot more people see it. The fucking further it goes. I think that's just how it works. But other than that, I just think that it does way more negative than good.
I think I agree. I agree.
And you're just seeing it too much.
But I think I'm just going to speak personally. I think I will say that I have the opposite problem that I see a lot. For some reason, I'm not exactly sure where it started from, but people seem to be very, very concerned about being a part of some identity group. It doesn't matter what it is. Like,
yeah,
you got to be this or that or whatever. Like I find that I'm trying to disassociate. Like I'm not a part of the One Piece community. I don't want to be part of anything. I'm trying to disassociate. Like I'm a little different. And I came from the era of research, and even before the internet really became the internet, we learned a lot of internet etiquette growing up. I would say I don't know if kids are learning that in school now, but I came from an era of research where I was deathly afraid of plagiarism. So I used to knowing how to parse information, how to find actual academic articles in MLA APA format and cite them, everything that was something I did seriously. That's translated in today. If I go on Twitter and I see an article that's like Jay-Z roundhouse kicked somebody off the building, I'm not reacting to the tweet. I'm reading the article before I make any type of statement. You see what I'm saying?
They
will read the tweet.
Oh yeah, people would just react immediately to
the article's headline, the tweet above it, and react. And it's like, what's wrong with you? Why are so many people so easily susceptible to indoctrination, brainwashing, and shit like that? Like, I don't know where it happened, because I would argue that a lot of people that I grew up with, they weren't like that. They weren't that stupid all the time.
I feel like we're at the point now where that someone can say something like this is the most random thing. I could say this person I've never met before, never seen before, never talked to before. I could say, oh my goodness, God, this person hurt me, blah 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 blah. And then people will just run with it. Next, the person is canceled. Next, they're deleting their Twitter, and all that shit could be fake. I think we're at the point right now where people just believe anything. People don't seem to understand that people don't give time for evidence, context, and such as that to ever come out anymore. People just want to take what it is in the moment. And people who don't even care about the situation will hop onto it to get likes, clout, and shit like that. And it's like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Hey, yo, Matt. Hey, I'm about to go chill, bro. Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for inviting me. Is he even there?
Last time I looked, he wasn't on the chair.
I'm saying, I'm about to get all. I'm about to get sentimental and shit. I'm not looking at the stream. I'm looking at the call. But yeah, tell that nigga I appreciate the invite, man. This is a good ass conversation too. It was good just to get some shit out like this. This is dope. So thank y'all for talking and shit. But y'all be easy, man.
Yeah.
Have a good week.
Be safe.
Right,
yeah, but I don't know. Oh yeah, it's just cooked out here. Everything's very unserious. I don't even know. I just listen, man. I just do my best. That's all I can do to my best.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, me and you are really on the same wavelength when it comes to a lot of this, because it's like if you know, because some people just it took me a little while to learn, but now it's kind of like I know, and it's like you have to do a lot of introspective, introspection on yourself, and really kind of be able to really see outside yourself and see what you did or where you're at. But then it comes a point of acceptance of the reality that you're actually into and what life really is sometimes. Like
let me tell you a quick story with the way that my brain works, and I assume yours too to some degree, where it's like, when I have information, all it really gives me is clarity and understanding. If there was rage before, it's gonna dissipate because now I understand the reasoning behind it. It's not to say I agree with it or I like it, but I can accept it. I remember the first day I realized it back in high school. One of my friends used to eat and throw up, and I'm like, is it bulimia, anorexia? What is that? And I never forget, one day we were sitting down watching a commercial, and it was listing up symptoms for acid reflux. And I was like, oh, that's what this nigga has. That's how my brain works. So when I was younger and frustrated with not really understanding like some of female nature and this and that and the other, how certain game and stuff work, because I was in the whirlwind of it. Like I was just being tossed around. Like I won some, I lost some, I tied some. You know, like I like to act like I just got W. Like I've had my heart broken several times.
Oh yeah,
but through that, I learned and I came to a point of understanding where it's like, yeah, there was a point where I was angry at women. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was angry. I felt like my upbringing was a lie. My world was distorted. They're like, you should be willing to go off the shirt off your back so she can be warm, pedestalize her, give her everything she wanted, to the point where like I could be on the 18th floor of a building. She runs me over and I apologize for being in the way, but you ran me over on the 18th floor building. How?
I was the same. I was the same way.
Exactly.
Real
but
talk.
After a while, you get to a point where it's like, no, I just understand and I get it and I can accept anything that comes to me. I could be disappointed, like, I was unfortunate. I was hoping that's going to work out. I'll be sad for a day or two, and then I'll keep it pushing.
Nah, that's the most that emotion that I actually give now. That's when I be like tweeting and I be talking to people. It's just like my whole mental. I was that same guy to now. I don't even consider. Like the thing is, I'm already not. I want to say expecting it, but the most thing that they get out of me is disappointment. That's the only thing you can do. Like you only could and basically you're not really even disappointing me because I'm not surprised. I would need someone to actually surprise me in a good way for me to be like, wow, this is something different. Because if you do something, once you start moving shady, it's like, oh, okay. So now it was that time around now. Like, oh, this was the time for you to start moving like that. I get it.
Yeah, I agree. I feel that. Hey, I want to ask y'all a question. Since you guys are gym buffs, I've been trying to go to the gym more often, right? But one problem I'm having is is a discipline to not eat what I know is bad for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's times where I can go to the gym and I can spend an hour in the gym, right? And then I'll come home and waste all that shit by eating some fucking random shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely wasting it.
You're definitely wasting it. I mean, I'm not even going to on this type of genre. I'm going to keep it 100%. Let me keep it all the way real with you. Look, like you said, you in the gym for an hour and a half. I'll give you 2 hours, right? Even though you didn't say 2 hours, I'll even give you 2 hours. There's 22 hours left in the rest of the day that you're not in the gym. Yeah. Those are more important. You believe it or not, those are more important. When I first started working out, people around me, the way they looked and the way I looked after a few, when I started taking it serious, they look the same. I look completely different. And the biggest thing I realized is that people don't take the nutrition part serious. It's like I would say 60% of working out. It's the way you eat. It's what you eat. It's how you eat. It's not when. It's really about what you're eating and how much of it you're eating. That's really that's the most important thing. Also, making sure you get enough sleep and all that kind of shit too. But your nutrition has to be on point. Like check this out. If you change the way your nutrition was, you switch your diet up completely the way you eat, you could lose weight without even going to the gym.
Yeah, because
bro, like I said, if you go to the gym, right, without changing your diet, you're not really you might see a little progress here or there. If you know what you're doing, maybe it's not really going to be what you're looking for, but you're not going to get the same kind of benefit. You have to. Nutrition has to play a major part in what you're doing.
So, what would you recommend, so I can stop eating just to eat?
Because what you're specifically trying to do is lose weight, right? So for you, even more so, and with losing weight is really just about because you're asking
us to basically give you the discipline to not eat what you know you shouldn't be eating. We can't do that for you. You have to want it bad enough, bro. Yeah. Maybe you don't. Maybe I'll say this. What helped me was one thing I was bad with was candy. What I found was I just don't have it around me. I don't have it in the house. I'm not around it. I don't have it in anywhere. I don't have it in any close proximity because I'll probably eat it. So one thing
that's a good example. I was going to say that.
I would try stuff like that, or at the very least, if it's stuff that you like that you know is unhealthy, cut down slowly. Don't cold turkey it, but less and less and less. Let's say you love Popeyes, and maybe you have. Let's just say, for example, maybe you have it 5 times a week. Make that 3. Make it 2. Make it 1. Then stop. You know what I'm saying? You might have to go a little bit slowly. It's hard for me to talk about this because I've always been a good eater. I had a really bad drinking phase, but I'd never been a poor eater. I wasn't allowed to. My coaches didn't let me eat like that. My parents didn't let me eat like that. I wasn't a kid who got to eat McDonald's and fast food. So by the time I was old enough to do that shit, I just still eating healthy. So for me, it's just normal to not eat. I don't even eat chips, bro, and like popcorn. I hate all that shit. I don't eat that.
Well, yeah, I don't eat any of that stuff anymore now.
I don't even drink. I stopped drinking pop at 14 or soda, whatever you guys call it.
Yeah, I stopped drinking soda a long time ago.
Because for me, when I was younger, right, I had a fast ass metabolism where I could eat anything and everything, and I would just still be skinny. And over time, I'm starting to realize that, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to like care more about how I look. And I know it's a discipline. I've like at this point right now, I understand is that it's me not having the will to not do what I want to do.
You're pretty young, right? You said you're starting in college.
Yeah, I'm 19.
Well, that's a good thing that you know, like you just said, because that is a big part of it, that you don't really have the will to do it. Because if you did, you would do it. That's what I always tell everybody. People tell me this, but I can't make time for this, but you got a girlfriend, right? Yeah. How many times you see her? Three times a week. Oh, you drive to go see her. But you want to go do that. You also want to look like a superhero, but you don't want to go to the gym. It doesn't make sense. So
like I like the line where they say discipline is putting off what you want now for what you want most. I like that line a lot because I think that resonated with me when I first heard it. You know,
and also like, another good one is discipline equals freedom. Because if you discipline yourself, right? Let's say I discipline myself now all through the winter. When the summertime comes, I got the freedom to walk around with my shirt off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or let's just say I do want to eat bad. Because I'm disciplined 90% of the week when it comes to my diet, if I decide I want to have a fucking cheat meal, I got the freedom to do so. You know what I'm saying? You're allowing yourself certain freedoms because of your discipline. Yeah. So it really stems from how much do you really want it, and then it stems from you have to get yourself into the routine and habit. And then this is something I personally always tell people. You're 19, right? Yeah. So you've been living the way you've been living so far. 19. I'm pretty sure you started making your own food decisions. Let's say 13, 6 years. The bad food that's out now, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Popeyes, McDonald's, all that, they're never gonna stop making that shit. So for the next year or two, just tell yourself, I'm just gonna fucking eat clean. I'm just gonna try this out. Right now, what you're doing is an experiment. Working out, transforming your body is an experiment. Do the fucking experiment the right way. Try it out. You might not like it. You might say, fuck it. Oh, I was fit at one point in my life, and now I want to eat like shit, and I want to look like shit. That's your decision, but at least give this a fair shot and just try it for now. You can always go back. That's what I like to tell people. You can always go back.
To eat clean.
I would recommend nothing fried. I mean, that's one of the big ones. Like nothing with like heavy sugar. So like, I would try to stay away from the processed foods. You can't stay away from all processed foods, but you know, like none of those like cakes, candy. If you couldn't cut that out, if you want to do chocolate, I would recommend doing dark chocolate. Do a lot of fruits, vegetables, of course, help. When you look at the carbs, I mean, it's kind of up for debate. If you want to do white rice, you could do white rice. Me personally, I only eat brown rice.
Bro, I tried wheat pasta. Brown rice. Oh my god, bro, that shit is nasty, bro.
Okay, well then do white rice. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like,
man, that shit tastes the same.
Yeah, it tastes the same
bro,
to me.
It's not.
After once you start eating healthy, kind of anything that tastes anything that's kind of healthy, you kind of like. Like I like quinoa and stuff like that.
I love quinoa.
I wasn't always eating quinoa. It was once I started eating brown rice, and I grew up eating white rice. My family is from the South in America. Here, I've been eating like the soulless kind of soul food you can have from me being a kid. So I came from eating like shit to now. You know, I don't eat, like I said, nothing fried.
Bro, y'all
I do whole wheat pasta. Whole wheat pasta, brown rice. You could do what are the kind of sweet potatoes. Though that's another good one. Black beans and shit like that. And then for the protein sources, I do like ground turkey. I do chicken. I do salmon. I do tuna. I do eat red meat because I like it. I will have a steak and shit, but I have it once in a while. Some people tell you not to have it.
I'm mostly eating off fruits and vegetables throughout the day, and then my like general meal, I'll have my meats with it. But
that's what I do. I have one big meal for the day, and I also fast.
Yeah.
One big problem I have is I eat just to eat. Cause I enjoy
eating. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's bad.
Because I enjoy eating.
That's
I don't know how to stop that. You know what I'm saying? just
you got to
enjoy
replace
the
that
actual
joy with
process.
something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you would like the joy of looking in the mirror and just being like, damn, like you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know.
I'm about to be
I love to sell
do a double
people.
take. Like, oh, is that you?
I love to sell people on the, and this is true. Working, you really will feel fucking better from working out. Like honestly, the way you feel really is the best. But the
And you'll
extra
know you
perks,
because you put that hard work in yourself. You did that shit.
that is true. So you have more confidence, more motivation because you did it yourself. Like none of us can wake you up. Every day I go to the gym, I'm not getting paid, and nobody's waking me up. Nobody's reminding me this is something that you're doing. But the extra perks and the benefits of the getting extra women or just getting extra attention without even having to do anything is nice. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It's nice. It's nice to like know that they looking at you. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's nice. It is nice. So you got that going too.
Yeah, I'll try.
Man,
Yeah,
I'll work on
you
it.
just gotta want it, man. It's hard. I understand, but like
it's worth it.
Yeah,
because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make going to the gym a habit. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say that the routine is important. I love this line from BoJack Horseman, where the monkey was like, "You have to do it every day." That's the hard part, but it gets easier. But you have to do it every day. Like getting up to do it every day is the hard part. But once you get into that routine and you start, you know, maybe you can only run 1K, then you can run 2, then you can run 3. You get used to it. It gets easier.
Yeah.
See, I take advantage of my genetics.
What do you mean? Wait, Matt, you still streaming?
Yeah, I'm still streaming.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm saying I take advantage of my genetics because like I eat whatever I typically eat whatever the fuck I want, right? But I do
Matt, you're tall,
I do eat pretty
so
healthy.
It's different.
I do eat pretty healthy though. Like I'll eat like.
But heavens, you tall too. Shit, I forgot. Nah, I ain't tall too actually.
Because
y'all got it.
I mean,
hold on, Matt.
I'm short, tall, bro. I'm just 6 feet. I barely made 6 feet.
I'm like
6'1".
I'm like 6'1".
Oh, you're kind of tall. You're kind of tall too. It should be easy for you to get that weight off.
Yeah, like here's the thing. Like I have the arms. I have okay arms. I have like an okay upper chest, but it's like my stomach. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to find ways
you don't play basketball or nothing like that, right?
No, I don't play
soccer
like that. Yeah,
nothing.
I used to when I was younger.
So then just fucking hit the Stairmaster for fucking 20 to 30 minutes after every workout. I would say hit that shit fucking 5 times a week. 20 minutes of the Stairmaster. I mean, if you lift first, then cardio. But if you hitting 4 or 5 times a week, 20 minutes on the Stairmaster, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna drop some weight.
So like the biggest problem, like I said before, is this: I eat randomly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just random. I know I'm not hungry, but I'm still eating, and that's what I'm trying to get over right now. Because I'm like born Nigerian, right? And anytime I needed food, there's always food for me to eat. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I'm just so used to eating whenever I want to, even though I know I shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, you just gotta stop doing that.
Yeah,
you just gotta stop doing that. There's nothing around.
You might. I'm not like I don't want to be like extra like move out, but you might need to somewhat get out of your comfort zone because sometimes the same environment that made you is gonna break you. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't send an alcoholic to bartend. You know what I'm saying? So like maybe I don't know.
Because I'm in college right now, right? And I'm still doing it. I'm like, I know I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm gonna try on it. Because next year I'm gonna. Because the reason why I actually feel the encouragement to actually work better because I want to go to DreamCon next year, right? And I don't want to be some fat ass nigga when I see y'all. So that's actually giving me the motivation to actually want to work to be better.
I mean,
that's why I've been hooping.
Niggas is definitely gonna be achieving like final forms and stuff. You know, like we did, or like some did whenever we went to LA.
Exactly.
Like,
You're
bro,
saying
I think my biggest thing is like I know that I work out. I know that I like. You tell me to go run a mile right now, I could kill anybody. Like I could kill your average person, even your above average person, and running a mile.
Bro, Matt, I run I run 50 meters. My heart starts to feel like I have a heart attack, bro. Like I don't know.
I can run.
I don't know
forever.
if it's me being physically bad or just like ever since I stopped doing soccer, right? I just had this heart thing where it's like I do like hard exercise and my heart just feels like and my heart and chest is
Bro,
so
that's
bad.
mental. That's mental, bro.
No, that's cardiovascular. He need to hit. He needs some cardio.
No, that's mental.
He said he feel like his heart is about to explode.
Yeah, that's mental. That's mental.
Need to get his. He sound like he need to get his wind up to
Fam, me. That's mental, bro.
Like, how do I get that up?
Like, bro, you get it up by running more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cardio,
and that's what I'm saying. It's mental. Yeah. So like, whenever you're running, whenever you're running, and like when you feel like you have to stop, you don't have to stop. Like you just want to stop.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, your body is kind of your body is telling you
that you have to stop. But like, bro, you don't really have to stop. Because like, man, I don't know, bro. I just like, okay.
But Matt, you got wind. You've been having wind probably for a long time.
Bro, I've had wind. I've had wind my whole life, bro. Like I've
and now you do boxing and shit like that. So now, I mean, you already like you have wind, so you're pushing yourself to like the next level. He's not even fighting yet. Like you know what I'm saying? You're going Super Saiyan. And you trying to get him to, and you trying to tell him just to push past it. Don't push faster, my guy. Start with some light cardio first before that have you.
What would you recommend for cardio?
I mean,
I would recommend I recommend the Stairmaster.
Ride the bike.
I recommend my recommendation is the Stairmaster.
Do the bike.
That's my favorite.
Do the bike.
That's my favorite.
Like, bro, if you get on that bike, bro, man,
that bike. Telling this nigga the Plus Ultra.
My niggas.
Bro, the bike.
I gotta go handle chores. I gotta FaceTime and watch Titans. So,
all right, bro.
So you guys be easy.
Right. Peace out, man.
Right, man.
Good talk.
Be easy, Naya.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you coming through.
Wallace, you'll get it, man. You'll get it. Just keep at it, brother. Just keep at it, man. If you want it bad enough, you'll do it. Sometimes you have to make that first breakthrough, and then once you like see, I find that once they see that first initial like real progress, they'll get addicted.
Yeah. You get hooked.
It'll come. All right, brothers.
All right, bro.
Peace out.
So Wallace, this is what I recommend. I say, you lift weights first, and then you do your cardio at the end, because like you'll already be tired, and then that's when like you're tapping into your cardiovascular reserves. Like so, the people, the people that
exactly
like.
Right.
The people that just as soon as they get to the gym and then they just start going cardio, like, bro, that's useless, because you're not even like training your cardio. Like you're not improving your cardio just because.
That's why those people turn skinny fat.
Right. Like you want to, and then like with me, my thing is I don't want to be the strongest person ever. But I want to be, I want to be endurant. Like I want to have the perfect combination of endurance and strength. So like me,
I don't want to be that nigga who can't pick up my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I don't want to be like that.
I mean, if like I feel you on that. I feel you.
Wait, man.
Yeah. Depending on how big your girl is. Let's say your girl is like skinny as fuck, and you can't pick her up. That's a problem.
What if you like them thick and she like 250? I mean, that's cool. If you can't pick her up, that's fine.
But you get what I'm saying, though, right?
I'm just messing with you, fam. Yeah, I don't know what kind of girls you like. If you did like big girls,
like, bro, my perfect example is like when you're really doing something. Like, how many times can you bench 225? Like, how many?
No, that's Matt. I don't even Matt. People see me, right, and they ask me how much I bench, and I'll be like, I don't even know, because I'll be like, I don't bench. They don't even believe me because they see my chest, but I'm like, bro, I do mad reps. I do mad cable work. I do mad dips and shit. Bro, I'm not. You don't need to be. I never wanted to be super strong, man, fam. I'm not putting up 300 pounds on the bench press.
Not at all.
Like you
not
saying,
at all.
You only if you're getting that 225 out, maybe like I go to the gym, right? I was in there doing chest today. It's these two dudes. They was putting up 225. I think they was doing like 8 to 10 reps, but they look like garbage. They looking at me like, damn.
Like, bro, I think
like you look like this. They even tell them, yo, you look like Black Captain America and shit. You laugh at this shit like that. But I'm like, I'm not lifting that with y'all. I'm not lifting that. Like 225. They're like, damn, you don't lift. I'm like, nah, I don't. I just started bench pressing this year.
Nah, when I say
let me try it.
Like, bro, I don't really bench press on a regular either. Like, all I do, bro, what I do is like endurance training for the most part, because I can't be too lean because I box or because I'm fighting.
You can't be too bulky.
Yeah, I can't be too bulky because I'm fighting and shit. My it's more oxygen and stuff to my muscles. But
there's a lot of reasons.
Strong,
this dude told me that when I was about to try to fight.
Like I'm strong though, and
you can be size and strength is two different things, Matt. You could be exactly how you are right now, and I can be exactly how I am, and you can be stronger than me.
Right.
That's another little thing. That's like being strong like that is also just about shocking your central nervous system. That's another. You can't see that. That's not something that gets bigger. But like if you started off, let's say you start off with the bench press, right? And we both started off at 100 pounds, but I'm doing like 12 reps, but you're doing like a 5x5, and every week you added 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 20 pounds. Eventually, you are going to be able to get 5 reps up for 300 pounds, and you'll be your same size if you eating the same and everything. I'll be my exact same size, and I won't be able to do that. But you would be because you've been shocking your central nervous system a little bit here and there, 5 pounds, getting this shit going crazy. You've been doing that.
So for like building muscle, right? For like building muscles and let's just say lifting weights, it's not really about lifting the biggest weights. It's like you.
Bro, Wallace, you want to know what to do here?
It kind of depends with that. Like it could get very. You kind of got to know either what I'm talking about or what you're doing, but in a sense. This is building muscle, right? To get your muscles big, it's called hypertrophy. That is achieved by continuous muscle contractions, right? So you want to do like a 10 to 12 rep range, but you're using moderate weight. Normally, when dudes put on mass, they put on big size, they lift heavy weight, but they lift it for lower reps. So you're not so it's less volume, so you're not burning as many calories because you want to keep calories high when you're trying to gain weight. So you're not burning as many calories, but you lifting heavy weight. So you're getting big. You are getting big with the mass, and you getting strong, but you putting a lot of fat on with that because you're not moving around as much. So then when you go to that's the bulking stage. Then when you go to the cutting stage, you drop the weight down from that heavy shit. You up the reps. You know what I'm saying? And then you add on cardio. So sometimes people lose a little strength. Sometimes people gain strength. It just depends on the person. But because now that you're doing more reps, your muscles are going to look bigger, and you're going to be trimming off the fat. So you overall will look like a fucking chiseled guy.
Like my ideal is to be is like I want to have lean muscle. I don't want to have like. I think the last time I checked, I think I was at like 9 or 8% body fat, somewhere in there. And like I'm 6'2", and I weigh like 190.
That's clean.
Yeah, like
that's that's clean.
Yeah,
because for me, right, what I want to do is I don't want to be like the strongest person in the fucking world. I'm trying to get the fucking 6-pack, but a regular 4-pack, and it's just lean muscle. I want to be where, I guess, a best way to explain.
Well, you achieve a 6-pack.
Wallace, you want me to help you out? Listen, bro, just do this. Try this for a month, bro. Try it for a month. Do 100 push-ups a day, and do planks, and like increments of a minute. You know what a plank is, right?
Yeah, well, you just like lay flat.
Yeah, but like you're laying on like your on your elbows and you're in push-up position, but you put your elbows down. Okay? So this is what I would say, Wallace. When you wake up in the morning, do push-ups. Do them in increments. You don't got to bust out 100 straight, right? But do like 10, then do 15, then do 10 again, then do like 20, or do but you want to go straight, and you want to make sure that you have form with all of them, right? So don't do like 3 and then 4 and then 3, right? You want to do like 10, then do 10 again, then do 10 again, like 10 sets of 10. Or do 5 sets of 20, 4 sets of 25. You do that for like a month, bro, and then you do planks, I guarantee you that you'll notice a difference. Like you'll notice a difference in the mirror probably like after a week.
would you recommend like any pull-ups or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, do pull-ups too. Like I like okay, so because I like lean muscle, I like workouts where I use my own weight against me. So I'll do tricep dips, I'll do pull-ups, I'll do all types of different inverted push-ups, right? I'll do diamond cut push-ups, I'll do I'll do the end, like the I guess you could, like when you put your arms like on the inside of your chest and when you put your arms on the outside, like so wide push-ups versus like closed push-ups.
It's the close ones that hit the triceps more, the wide that hit the chest more, the diamond push-ups. Like you said, working out is just, honestly, you don't need the weights and you don't really need the gym. It's just, I just happen to be somebody that loves the gym. There's dudes that don't even touch the gym. They just do a bunch of calisthenics, like what Matt was just talking about. And they look just as clean. That's where you know the diet comes into play heavily.
And then
those dudes that look bigger than me, they're not even in the gym. They just in the park all day doing pull-ups and all that kind of shit.
There's a YouTube channel. There's a YouTube channel of this old Marine. All he does is calisthenics, and he does like Marine burpees, Navy SEAL burpees. So if you know or like Navy SEAL push-ups and stuff. So like if you know what that is, and that's what I do now because I'm training for boxing. So like I really have to have like strong chest. Strong, like my push muscles have to be super strong because I'm punching so much. What I'll do so what he does is a burpee. He does a burpee, but whenever he goes down, he does 2 push-ups, and then boom, you pop up, and that's 1. So like, mix it up, like just mix it up a little bit.
Find what you like,
and find what you like, bro. Find what you like. And then, like, just implement that into like your everyday. So like, start somewhere small. While it's like you don't got to be going to the gym and pumping iron, bro. Do your research. Figure out what exercises.
Like right now, I'm on the track. Right now, I'm on the track. There's this.
You telling him not to pump iron is wild.
Why?
Because because
he could go in there and pump some damn iron.
No. I'm saying no. No. What I'm saying though is like, there's a lot of people that go that they tell them, or they just look up workouts and stuff, right? And then they go, and then 2 years later they got a fucking hernia.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, because these people on Instagram, well, he knows already. He already said he know about that Instagram shit. Them niggas just doing shit that don't even do nothing. It just look cool to do. You know how many girls you see on the chest pec fly machine standing up using their legs? Like that's not what that's for. Just because you seen that on Instagram, like that's not you gonna hurt yourself up there. So like, you fall, and I'm gonna be sitting here laughing.
Because right now, all I'm doing right now, there's this thing where like you pull down and like you lift up, it lifts up weight. That's what I'm doing. And I'm just on the track right now. That's all I'm doing right now. Because what I'm trying to do is lose some weight.
Be careful on the track, bro. Be careful. And if you're trying to lose weight on the track, you know the best way to do that? What a lot of people will tell you to do, there's a couple of things, right? Because so I want to go to, eventually I'm going to finish my degree. It was for kinesiology. And what it was like, I was going to become a physical therapist, and more so than anything, what I wanted to specialize in was injury prevention because of like what happened to me, what I went through. So first off, what kind of shoes are you wearing when you're running?
Converse, khaki, Converse, shit like that.
Wallace, go get you some good running shoes, bro. Don't do that. You're going to fuck your shit up.
Yeah, well. I buy it today.
Go get you some good running shoes, bro. Get you some Asics. Get you some Brooks, Mizuno's, one of those brands, okay? And then another thing is, after 3 months or 250 miles, you need to change your running pair. Like you need to change your shoes out.
I didn't know that shit was that serious.
So obviously you can't, like unless you have some type of measuring thing where you're clocking how many miles you run in your shoes, change your shoes every 3 to 4 months, or get you like 3 pairs that you can kind of like rotate, because what happens is your metatarsals in your foot, you'll start to do like mini fractures. kind of like shin splints, and then eventually you'll crack it. It'll be like a hairline fracture, and you mess your shit up. So, so I'd say get some Asics, get some Brooks, whatever, like one of those two brands. Those are my two favorite. And then don't sprint or don't jog long distances. And the reason why I say this is so you would be more effective power walking than you would jogging like 2 miles or jogging however long you want to jog, right? Because if you're not going through a full running motion whenever you're jogging, then you're wasting your energy, you're wasting your time. Like, I know you see like those old men that are running like 5 miles, but they're barely picking up their legs, they're barely pumping their arms. They're not doing shit.
Yeah.
Okay? So like what you want to do is you want to do short sprints. Like do this thing. This is a training this was a training thing that I used to do when I was training for the 100, when I was training for like my top end speed and like my fast twitch muscles, all of that stuff. Do run like 20 meters, then run 40 meters, then run 60 meters. And each time you want to go like, you want to go like a full sprint, right? And the reason why you do that is because you're getting the most of your range of motion from the way that you push off the ground, the way that you pump your arms, your breathing, all of that. Like that's going to give you the most. And then you do like 4 sets of that, bro. Bro, that's going to be better than you running fucking 2 miles. I promise you. I promise you, bro. Like, I can't let you go outside like that because, like, I just don't like when people be like, oh, well, yeah, I'm going to go run 3 miles. For what? So you can fuck up your shins? So you can fuck up your feet?
Got you.
So, yeah, bro, like,
That's wild.
I don't believe in running long distances unless it's for a specific purpose. So like for me, when I run long distances, the only reason why I run long distances is because I'm trying to give myself shin splints. The reason why I'm trying to give myself shin splints is so that whenever I kick somebody, they feel my shin, they feel that blade in their ligaments, on their leg, on their head, in their body, on their ribs. That's why I'm doing it. And that's why I run. If I wasn't training to make my legs stronger, like on the outside, I wouldn't be doing no jogging. Fuck that. That shit's stupid. Because, like I said, bro, if you're not getting the full range of motion, like, so I'm talking about you're right here. So your arms are coming up to your face, then they're going, so they're right here, then they're going back right here. If they're not doing that, and if your legs are not coming up past your waist, nah, stop. Don't do it. It's a waste of time. I promise you. Mm-hmm. So everybody in the chat, like, go out there, and if you're trying to lose some weight, or if you're trying to like, whatever it is you're trying to do, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to burn calories, the best way to do that is a sprint. Just sprint in increments. Yeah, just sprint in increments.
But what did you stream on YouTube?
Yeah, he's streaming on YouTube. I got y'all, bro. I promise y'all. 1 month from now, I'm gonna update y'all all on this shit, bro.
Don't promise me. All you need to do is promise yourself and make it happen.
Just promise yourself. Just promise yourself. Make it a goal, bro. I mean, look. So it's the 20th today, right? It's the 20th, and you got 10 days in the month, bro. So just say for the next 10 days, I'm gonna bang out 100 push-ups a day. I'm gonna do this many sets of sprints a day. I'm gonna do this many planks, and then, bro, like you'll start to notice the difference, and you'll start to notice, like, oh shit. I'm pushing through these workouts quick.
Yeah.
And then like that's when you up it. So that's when you gotta adjust. Once the 100 push-ups is too easy for you, then okay, I'm gonna do 100 in the morning. I'm gonna do 100 at night.
I will.
And then that's where like the discipline comes into play.
Yeah, that discipline. I'll put in the work. I'll put in the work. So I actually do want to be. I want to be better.
I mean, Wallace. So the first, like, you already got to the first step, bro. You got to the first step in the sense that like you're acknowledging that you want to be better, bro. You're acknowledging that like you want to make a change. So that's all we can do is like challenge ourselves to be better and challenge ourselves to want more, right? You know, there's so many people that are like content with like where they're at, or content with like what they're doing, and like, you know, you could want better for your fitness, you could want better for your you could want better fiscally, you could want better for your mental. Another thing I'm going to tell you to Wallace too, right, is like whenever you get up in the morning or just at some random point, and this is to everybody in the chat, like this is this isn't just to Wallace, but Wallace is my boy. So I would say meditate. Start by meditating for 15 minutes, and that's just giving your that's giving your brain like time to process everything. That's giving yourself time to manifest things that you want in your life. So it all starts here in the mental, and then that channels everything else. So if you get your mental right, if you tell yourself like, okay, I'm like, I got this, right? So what I do before I go to Muay Thai on my sparring days, I tell myself, like, I sit down, I breathe, and I tell myself, I'm a beast, I'm an animal, nothing can hurt me, nothing can stop me. I say that to myself repeatedly, over and over and over and over and over again, to get myself in that mental state that I know that I'm going to be sparring people. I know I'm going to be getting hit in my face. I know I'm going to be getting kicked in my face. I know I'm going to be getting punched in my body, so on and so forth. But like, you have to tell yourself, and you have to speak it to the world so that the world can get out of your way and let you do what you want to do, what you can do. So whenever you get up, bro, every day, right? You say you want to lose weight, or you say you want to get in better physical condition. Tell yourself, I'm going to be in better physical condition. I'm going to get in better physical condition. Not like, and then you got to remove things like if. You got to remove doubt from your mind so that your body doesn't know doubt.
I got you.
Facto.
I want to say thank all y'all, even Naya too, for giving me this. I really need it. I appreciate all y'all.
Hey, no problem, bro. No problem. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and end it there. El Cofinho, I know you asked to join the call. You said you're kinesiology major. I'm sorry, bro. The next time that I do one of these where, you know, we're just talking about real life and shit, you know, we'll definitely get you in here. We need some of that expertise. Quietly make a fucking fitness channel. You're sitting on you're leaving at least 6 figures on the table, because nah, you are.
Nobody wants no fitness news from me,
bro. You
Quietly,
are.
Stop
You're quietly.
Stop
You're
capping,
leaving
bro.
at least you're leaving at least 6 figures on the table, bro. Like at least. Okay?
That's a lot.
Nah, that's facts, bro. That's fact.
Quietly, you got a degree in physical therapy, but you're not.
No, I do not.
Bro,
Why would
well,
you say that?
quietly, you have the equivalent of a PhD.
No, I do that.
Yeah,
No,
quietly, yes, you do, bro. Like, bro, people would take. I guarantee
I know how to do some stuff. Yes, I know how to get into some action.
Quietly, let me tell you.
Think of it like this, quietly.
I know how to get into some action.
At some point, what you know in your head, you have to release it, bro. Because
I just released it.
No, you gotta release it.
Actually, no, real talk. I do low key thinking about recording me doing the workout and then like
quietly. Listen, let me tell
like how because I want people to really see since Trent did what he did to me in LA, Trent. slid up out of there early. Niggas don't really know how to get down in the gym, like how I really work out. So I really just want to either everybody to see it, or we wait all the way till next year. And people come through and really see how I really, because I really come alive in the gym, fam. Like
quietly, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I'm gonna tell you this, and like do with this what you will. I guarantee you, if you made a fitness channel, and if you charged $1 subscription, right, for like your workout. Okay, you charged $1 subscription, or like, let's say a $10 subscription, and like there's like if you stick to this routine, then you will see results, like one of those type of things. I guarantee you that at least 10 people would sign up, and they would take you up on that. Like they would at least like hear you out and listen to what you have to say.
Might be able to get 10 people. You know what I'm saying? You might be right,
bro. I know that you could, but like. And then quietly, you just got to think about all the people, like the type of community that you're in. A lot of the people in this community kind of struggle with like their physical appearance, and you would be blessing a lot of people, bro, if you did that. But
another thing you could try doing is that, let's say you get following, you can do, let's say, OnlyFans, where you can no, not in that way, but. If someone asks wants like personal
I already
advice,
got one of those played by.
If someone wants a personal advice, like personal opinion from you, let's say they can like pay like $20, and then they can, let's say, get like 10 or 15 minutes with you, and you can actually give them some personal advice. You can try,
like, bro. That would, bro, quietly.
I mean, I've been thinking about doing to go on the video route. Just I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Carrie G.
I don't got the physique all the way there yet. You know what I'm saying? Just to be making.
Carrie G said, "Matt, give quietly this $5 so he start." LOL.
You need the physique.
And quietly,
for the
stop bullshitting, bro. Nigga, when we seen you in LA, you look like a fucking superhero. Like, bro, you're bullshitting. You definitely have the physique.
You have the physique for the most normal people.
He was like, you look like Arvin Hockey Virgo. I was fucking crying.
Facts. But nah, bro, like, man, listen, we got to do this more. I want to do some of these streams like more just where we talk real life. We just check in with everybody, vibe checks. We just make sure everybody's mental is good. We make sure everybody is just feeling okay. If you need to vent, if you need to get some shit off your chest, if you need advice on something that's going on in your life, maybe y'all can trust us to do that. So that's what I want to do, like, on this channel. I don't want to make it just anime. I want to make it everything. This is gonna be left up here. So I know, like, a lot of y'all be complaining about me deleting the streams and shit, but this is the stream, or this is the channel where all my streams will be at, where they will go up and all of that good shit. So yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that came through. I appreciate everybody that donated. I think it was Fire Angel, Chris, and Carrie G, and anybody else that donated. I'm sorry if I missed you. But yeah, man, we out. Y'all be easy. Make it a good week. Have a good day or a good night.